Something stuck in my teeth and it's driving me crazy. Something stuck in my teeth and driving me crazy. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Alright, I'm about to test something really stupid despite the title of this stream. Also, I don't think the stream will be too long, so for anyone that's here, what up? I haven't played with Shimmy in a while. Have I played with Shimmy in a while? Shimmy, I feel like I haven't seen her around in a bit. What up, Cooper? How's it going, bro? What up, Connor? Am I still reformed? No, I fucking hate this game. But I do want to do a short stream and maybe try to get a video off this first game because I have an idea. And I don't know why I haven't tried it before, but it kind of makes perfect sense to me. So I'm gonna do something. Hope the matchmaking's in your favor tonight. Ha 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 ha. Silly you, thinking matchmaking is ever in anyone's favor. Ever. It's always against everyone, and everyone must persevere. Yeah. So there's that. Prediction 14, 2, and 6 victory. I'm about to try something really stupid. I also hate our team comp. Because we have an offlane Decker, which is just incredibly cringe, and it makes me kind of want to troll pick. Why do we have an offlane Decker? Whatever. I'm just going to troll this game with this build anyways, so... I'm not building tanky. I already had a build in mind, so I'm going to try it. Also, I'm going to try to record, because I remember one time I tried to record it, everybody said that it made my stream laggy. I don't know why that would possibly be the case, but I'm going to try it, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I could just rip it off the stream, too. I don't really care. I don't know. It would just be easier to edit if I recorded it, but now I'm kind of scared. Ah. Well, they're a mid lane Wraith. They have a little bit of magic damage. I was thinking about it. I don't know why I don't have, I've never tried this build for Crunch before. I don't know why I've never tried this build for Crunch before. Fuck it, dude. Yeah, this Crunch skin is like super nice compared to... Alright, I'm recording right now. Y'all gotta let me know if the stream gets super fucking laggy, because I gotta figure out why it does that, if it does that. But yeah, let me know. Also, like I said, I probably won't even stream super long tonight. It'll probably be like a few games, if that. Maybe if I push it to like midnight or 1 a.m. I don't know, dude. I don't really sleep much anyways. What does it matter, you know? But I kind of love sleep, dude. Sleep is fucking dope. It's dope, you know? I love sleep. Sleep is where all the fun happens. Haha. Oh no. Let me out. I want to leave. Got off a game and died from like 3 basics from Sparrow. She just killed me instantly and I was rampage going recommended defense items. Builder, is she OP? She's not OP, because she's just kind of okay. But like late game Sparrow is crazy. Like late game Sparrow is actually nuts. And also, if you're building recommended, I don't exactly know what his recommended items are. But I don't imagine that it's probably like a super optimal build, so... Oh, what up, Sorbet? What the heck? Alright, so I'm going to try this weird build on Crunch, and we're going to see what happens. Because I've never built it on him before, but it actually kind of makes sense that it would be decent. Do I think it's going to be good? No. Do I think it's going to be decent? Yes. So, let's try that. Let's try that, you know? Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. Dude, chat got really weird really fast. What? What are you saying to me right now? Games where people don't leave after dying once, so they just go after loading in. Yeah, I think that the like the ability to forfeit so early in this game is criminal, and like the lack of punishment for people that quit matches is like super poor in my opinion. Definitely not my favorite thing in the game, you know. Definitely not my favorite thing. Warden's Faith, yeah, but Warden's Faith is kind of poopy. Item's just kind of like not that great. Alright, well, not an award. Oops, I did not mean to smite that. I fat fingered that. Whatever. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just full clear. We will just full clear. No early ganks from Kalari, so me full clearing is probably pretty chill. I think I'm gonna have to help out with some of the 2v2s, otherwise the Iggy's probably gonna get ran at. Find a way to punish people who load into games just AFK. I mean, yeah, it's simple. You just give them a stacking time ban. Dealing with AFKs is super simple. You just actually have to do it, right? Which takes manual review, and I think that that's the part that Ometa fails at, is the manual review. Because manual review requires someone to actually look at the reports, right? Obviously, you can have automatic detection as well, but manual review is important for people that just sit around in base and, you know, dance around and stuff, do all the annoying stuff. What jungler do you think is the hardest? I think Fang Mao Kalari have pretty high skill ceilings, like higher than most. I don't particularly think they're hard, but I mean, you said hardest, right? So relatively speaking, maybe Fang Mao Kalari. Something like that. Alright, I'd like to gank, I think, but honestly, I could also just farm because I'm crunch, and I would assume that I'm probably out farming the Kalari. I mean, I don't think the Kalari's not farming well, because she hasn't literally shown it all in the early game, but I do think that being crunch means I can farm my ass off, which is like pretty neat as well. Let's go for him here. Okay, 937. 937. The ban system in Overwatch 2 is so broken and lazy. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, you mean for punishments. I was like, are they adding hero bans? Because I've been hearing whispers about that, which I think is such a good idea for Overwatch, but that's a completely different conversation. That's like a super complicated conversation to talk about, like a pick ban system or something for ranked Overwatch. I think that would be so interesting, though. I really do. Oh, can I help this? I don't think you're getting away from me. Come here. Why are you so fast? It's super annoying. I know I'm kind of, like, maybe not helping your lane as much as I had hoped.
Enemy tower under siege.
I mean, I know they saw me do this, so we're gonna go for an outside bit of farm or a gank on the Kwong. Please get the kill. Please do something. Oh no, dude. I stepped in and was like, I'm pretty sure I'm dead because I forgot I flashed. Oh no, dude. How am I feeling overall about Pred's direction after the Predcast? I'm gonna be honest, I had to dip out on like the last like hour of Predcast, so I'm pretty sure I missed anything of substance if there was anything. So I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. When the developers go into stuff like that, they don't really say anything, right? They you know what the developers do every time they go on a show like Predcast? They go, "Oh, I don't have anything to say about that," or "I don't know," and then they say like, you know, "This is coming soon." Like they never actually like say anything. So I don't know. I don't think like shows like that. Like I think shows like that is an opportunity to kind of put them in the hot seat, but nobody actually does. Like they don't ever actually say anything, like almost ever. So it's like I don't know. I don't really think like it would change much. I do want to go watch like the last hour and a half of the episode though, because I didn't really get to watch it. Not the way that I would have liked. Ooh, I don't think I can help this, brother. I'm sorry. Alright. I don't want to lose my blue buff, but I also don't want to let this wave shove in either, so I'm not going to push it, but I'm going to thin it a little bit. Like, I'm going to try to, like, hold the wave. Like, I don't mind taking a little bit of damage here. Hopefully I didn't lose my blue buff. I don't think I did. Oh, that is a tragedy. That is unfortunate. What I get for holding the wave, but it should be fine. Who does Predcast? Windu the Mace and Bearded Wolverine. I should coming up probably pretty soon on another Hunt episode, I think. I don't remember when we did the last one, but we should be encroaching on one of those at this point now, right? Hey, look at us go. Nice, dude. I'm gonna tax this a little bit if you don't mind. Alright. Yeah. Ranked was in the major patch following the 6-item one coming up. Yeah, but I wish we had like a little bit like that's good. I just don't really know what the timetable of that is. Is that like really soon or is that like a ways out? Like, it's hard to know. Hard to know. I don't know what the exact timeline is. Wait, where are our deaths at right now? Got a couple in the mid. Okay, that's not bad. Iggy's a little immobile. Oh, I might lose my 5 camp off that. I might have to invade here. No, he's going for a mini prime. Yeah, we gotta go for this. I actually just have to do it. I'm just gonna double smite this and take it. To take the trade. Because he's getting the mini prime right now. But I think my dual line's getting their ass beat. Actually, they're not. I just don't want to. Dude, watch your back. Watch your back, because I'm not swapping off of this, you know. Oh hey, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's a lot of fucking people. Holy shit, why is the Kwong here and everything? What the heck? Why is the Kwong here, dude? I was not expecting, like, that many people. Oh, please get some kills. We need it. No, what a tragedy. I was not expecting the Kwong there. Dude, auto attack something. Oh my god, yes. Dude, come on. Come on. Come, yes. We'll take it. You know, we'll take it at this point. We'll take it, dude. Right. I feel like I'm a pretty decent player, but I hope this game never gets, like, voice chat. I found too many toxic players. Yeah, I don't ever want this game to add voice chat. I think voice chat would be a waste of time for them. When it comes to PC MOBAs, is there an advantage to having a good video card and processor? Is that a real question? Yeah, of course there is. Like, your game runs better. Like, you have better performance. The game is literally smoother if you don't, like, if you do that. So, yeah, absolutely there is. Come here. Dude, there's no fucking way. And then she misses her stun. I'm gonna freak out. Oh, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright, Bloodletter. Thank you. Dude, that's so tragic. That's so tragic. I'm getting way too many of these little mini close calls, dude. This game crossplay? Yeah. Yeah, it's crossplay. It is for sure crossplay. Yeah, that's unlucky, dude. That is unlucky. I just feel like the game's slipping away because we're feeding a Kalari a little bit, and that's no good, right? Like, you never want your team to feed a Kalari, you know? Hey, you're on my 2 camp. That's not cool. What are you doing there, bud? Appreciate the leash. No. Go away. You're weird. Go away. You're weird. Yeah, we're trying the AP Bruiser build on Crunch because it kind of is like the perfect stats for him, to be honest. It's not gonna bring tanky stats, but who would have known that my off lane Decker would be 0-3 right now? Who could have predicted that? I hate it here, dude. I hate it here, bro. I hate it here, bro. Dude, just focus tower dunks. Free take. It's a free take. Oh, I can't help that, brother. Oh, maybe I can. Dude, I'm just simply better. I don't know what to tell you. I'm probably dead here, actually. Oh my god, we killed the Kalari too. Oop, I feel a sword throw coming. Oh, I'm dead. Damn, I tried to dodge the sword throw before he actually threw it, but dude, they're just so fed, man. Super unfortunate. See on Twitter somewhere there was a podcast with the dev somewhere. Yeah, I watched most of it. I had to dip out towards the end of it. How many people were asking for Kalari's ult back? Ew. Kalari's ult was like brain dead. Dude, I'm doing so well, but we're just like beating. Super unlucky. Wait, what? Why is he building armor? Wait, what am I looking at? What? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. What was our old ult? It was just like a global teleport. You literally just like teleported behind. It's like, think of Muriel ult, but like for damage. We're gonna find it. You can find it on Windu the Mace's YouTube. YouTube.com/Windu the Mace. Something like that, I'm sure. If you search it, I'm sure you'll find it. I just want to push the Fangtooth, I think. We have like good prio in lane. It's probably like 20 seconds though. Might be a little bit. Also the Kwong might be rotating over. I don't know. 10 seconds. They dual lane just backed. That's no good, bro. That is no good. Okay, Wraith just randomly backs up. This is not good. I'm sure they're getting mini prime, but hey, how's it going? No, come here. Hey. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, can you pull me? Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually genuinely appreciate that. Ooh. How's my off-lane Decker doing? Attack speed off-lane Decker. Ooh, how do you spell Windu? Just the way you did. Yeah, just the way you did. And I've been on Pred since EA first release, so I can say after endless patience, the game quality is coming together. Everything feels smoother. Been with you since the start. See, I actually disagree. I think the game is almost exactly the same, and I'm super disappointed with where it's at. But I'm just kind of riding it out and hanging in there. Right, I'm invested, so there's not really a reason for me to quit. So it's like I might as well just ride it out and try to survive some of the content droughts. Where's my team? Where's my team? Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, I'm kind of popping, dude. What the heck? He's kind of nuts with it, dude. He's kind of nuts with it, bro. He's kind of popping with the magic power crunch, dude. This build is like, it kind of gives Crunch like everything he needs. I need to think about this a lot. Like, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. This build kind of does everything he needs, man. I don't know if this, like, this legitimately, I don't want to, like, this is a YouTube line. Don't get me wrong. If this makes it on YouTube, this is absolutely a YouTube line, but this build might be, like, a new meta build for Crunch. It genuinely could be, because I'm building him Magic Bruiser, so the scaling's not wasted, and I'm going for attack speed and haste, which is, like, a lot of what he needs. Now, granted, I'm not gonna build a lot of armor, so my survivability as I scale throughout the game is probably gonna suck a little bit. So that's kind of like the caveat, you know. I mean, I would just lower, it would lower my haste a little bit, but, you know, I build this with, like, Kwang, so it's not terrible. Grab Infernum? No. I need magic power for this build. Can't make Infernum work in this build because of Prophecy. The way that Prophecy works, you want magic power. Nice, dude. The cooldowns are so low. The cooldowns are so low. Where you at? Yeah, I'm saying I'm hugging up on you because I know we're probably about to 2v2 here. Alright. Speak across. Alright, nothing there. Alright, nothing here. Nothing here. Alright, back on my side I go. You know? Back on my side I go. Come grab this in a second. Doo-doo. Oblivion Crumb in this build? No, probably not. I'm not doing that much magic power. I'm doing like the Bruiser HP haste kind of attack speed build. So I don't think it fits that really. Because like right now I have 60 haste, which is crazy. Crazy to have 60 haste in this build. Like I said, I am worried about how this build will scale, though. Crunch sounds like SpongeBob, and I haven't even... Oh, dude, yeah. He definitely sounds like SpongeBob. He absolutely sounds like SpongeBob. He absolutely sounds like SpongeBob. That is perfectly true. Okay, well, our Sparrow's on a killing spree, which is huge, especially if she's building properly, which so far, so good. We need to get, like, a Viper in hand, maybe? We get a Viper in hand, we're big chillin'. Something like that, you know? He does? What? Yeah, dude, y'all have never heard that before? Yeah, he sounds like SpongeBob. He said, bah! He said, you like Krabby Patties, don't you think, Mal? My man's, he's the sponge. He's got the sponge in him. You want to 3 real quick? Oh, yeah. Dude, this build feels so good. I hate that it feels so good. It feels goofy that it feels this good, but it does. I'm a little extended. Okay. Fine. We want to go for Fang. Alright, we're going to take a base and then we're going to go for Fang. I've got that lane shoved. I need my teammates to be careful over there. Damn. Any recommendations for jungle Grux build? I think Basilisk Bonesaw is like a really solid foundation into tank items. I don't think Grux is a good jungler though. I don't ever recommend him for jungle. He's not a great jungler, but Basilisk Bonesaw is like a solid foundation if you're gonna do it, you know. Yo, Muscle Tribe, thanks for being a member, bro. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Alright, well, they know I'm here, which is good because that'll back them up. We do want to play off of this though, so. Okay, we know we have the Kwang here. I think I'm going to look for a mid gank then. If I can go for a mid gank, that could be huge. This could like legitimately be huge. You know, we'll just take him down real quick. And we can... Oh, teammates don't fight while I'm ganking. Yeah, y'all pinch in. Come on. Now let's use our numbers here. Y'all just zone for me. Y'all just use those numbers for me, you know what I mean? Nope, sorry. Sorry. Oh my god. The attack speed from the phase. Wild, dude. Come here. Boop. Nice. We can go do orb. We can literally just go orb. If we just go now, we just get orb free. Nice! What up, Alana? How's it going? How's it going, friends? If Pred dies, am I gonna continue YouTube streaming? Yeah, dude. I've been doing YouTube since I was 15 years old. Like, there's literally like 12-year-old videos, 14-year-old videos of me online. Dude, we have a Sparrow on orb. This guy is so fast. Dude, why does this build feel good? What is happening, dude? Why does this build feel good? Bro, that's actually so wild that this build feels good. Love the content, keep it up. Yo, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the support, the being the member for sure. Super, super nice. All right, so this is gonna jump me up to 62 haste. I don't know how I was at 60 earlier. Oh, maybe I had blue buff or something. And we are going to go for a World Breaker probably a little early in the build because I want to pull some of this health into power. So yeah, we're at 65 haste right now. I know you can't see it under my webcam, but right now we're at 65 haste, which is like quite a bit. And I have a lot of attack speed, and I'm not really tanky. That's the gimmick with this build. I'm not tanky. I'm healthy, right? So I'm not tanky. I'm healthy, which is not quite the same thing, you know? Because all it takes is a little bit of HP shred like this item right here to rip through me. So look at the way he's punching. What up, Crunch? How's it going, buddy? I'm piloting you right now. I'm gonna shove this. You stream on a different platform? I don't see the comments you're responding to. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch is where I'm dual live at. I'm gonna cut this guy off right here, in fact. No? Oh, I thought he was gonna back in here. I thought he was gonna come this way. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, Nate, do you mind? Hey, come here. Yo, can you stun him? Ooh, I did not mean to do that. He's dead anyways. Nice, dude. Dude, we're kind of popping. Bro, this build is actually so good. What am I playing? I can't determine whether or not this is a for fun build or like an actual build on Crunch. But I'm telling you right now, it's kind of nasty. I mean, it's so funny because we're doing it with an attack speed decker on our team too. Come here. Come here. He's a coming. Oh, the Sparrow and the phase, baby. It's just like that, man. It's just like that. I hate that I'm not going to get deeper into the build, dude. Sky Splitter would counter you? Yeah, I mean, anytime you're not building armor for mitigation, you're going to get shredded through with percentage HP damage, right? My goodness gracious. The attack speed feels so good on Crunch. I don't know if y'all know this, but attack speed actually makes Crunch's abilities come out faster. It's kind of like a hidden tech. You don't really want to build a ton of attack speed on him, but it's actually, like, attack speed works on Crunch decently well. Which is why, like, an item like Absolution actually works pretty well on him. It makes his abilities come out faster. Not kidding. I'm genuinely serious about that. Jeej. Okay, well, yeah. Dude, what the heck is this build? Wow. That's so bizarre. I did not think that was going to work as well as it did. Okay, cool. Well, drop a like on the video, subscribe for future I almost said Pokemon Unite content. Subscribe for future predecessor content. I appreciate it, dude. I gotta test that more. I really do. I need to go to the practice range. That's actually crazy. Ooh. Well, that was just like, I wasn't expecting it to work that well. Hey there, new to Pred, but not to MOBAs. Do you have any advice on the best way to predict and gauge gank opportunities? So here's how I do ganking. You need to look, yo, Young Glock, GG's, brother. GG's. You need to look ahead while you're farming. That's literally how you predict whether or not there's a gank. Like if you're like, say you're on your camp that's close to mid, right? Pick a side, it doesn't matter. Say you're on your camp that's close to mid and you're farming your way away from mid, right? So say you're on your 2 camp, you're farming your red camp going to your 5 camp. When you're on your way, you can look ahead at the lane. And you can look at the lane and you can say, where are they positioned? Are they neutral in the lane? Are they super pushed up? Or are we at our tower? Because if they're neutral, there could be a gank. And if they're close to our own tower, there could be a gank. But if they're way pushed up, don't even waste your time, right? Just go farm, get out of there, go somewhere else. So you want to look ahead and can kind of anticipate whether or not you think there's a gank ahead of you, because that'll tell you a lot. Let me mess around really quick and practice if y'all will indulge me. If you'll indulge me. I like this game. I'm always joking with my husband. Nice. That's cool. I'm glad y'all are having a good time. What are you and Crazy doing again? He literally tweeted at me today and was like, dude, we can make it a thing. Like, I'm down. So I think me and Crazy might start doing in the evening some. Would that build work on solo, you think? I need the details of that build. Okay, I'm going to tell you about the build. I severely don't think it would work in solo. I don't even know if it actually works. But the build makes sense. I've built it on Kwong. I like it on Kwong. I think it actually might be better on Crunch. So let me explain this build to y'all. And for the disclaimer of talking about this build, this is mostly a for fun build. I want to put that out there. I don't think that this is a meta build. I think it's very fun and it's like decently effective. So we're gonna go from that. Okay, let's start at the uptick of the build. We're building Tempest. This is health, haste, power. Just think of it like that for me, right? To keep this everybody in mind right now, put a tab in your brain. Health, haste, power, okay? Health, haste, power. Health, haste, power. Just keep that in your mind. All right, health, haste, power. Health, haste, power. Okay, the first item that we're going to build is Prophecy. This is the item that like pulls kind of the entirety of the build together for me. This item is health, or it's not health, sorry, it's haste and power, and then it turns 20% of your magic damage to, or like your magic power to on-hit damage. So what this means is that when you build magic power, or magical power on your items, it actually gets translated into your attacks. Now, that's just one part of why this item is cool. The second passive is you gain 40% haste as attack speed. So 40% of your haste turns into attack speed. So I don't need to build a bunch of attack speed. I want to build a bunch of haste. And keep in mind, I still want to be healthy on a bruiser. So I need to build haste and magic power that has health. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to filter by max health and magic power. These are the items I'm looking at, right? I'm not going to build Magnify. I think this item's bad. You're just going to have to trust me on that one. Oathkeeper was what I went for. Oathkeeper is a really, really strong item. It's got health, haste, power. What did I say, right? Health, haste, power. Now, look at this item right here. This is the second part that brings this whole build together. Look at Lifebinder. Lifebinder takes 0.5% of your health and 2% of your power into ability haste. So when I buy this item, like I'm going to hide my camera really quickly. I'm going to hide my camera. Look at my haste right now. I'm at 35 haste, right? When I buy this item, my haste goes up to 47. But the item doesn't have haste on it. You can see the stats: 80 power, 300 health, 18% lifesteal. It doesn't have haste on it, but it inherently is a haste item because it's going to take a percentage of my health and a percentage of my power and turn it into haste. So the item is a haste item, and here's the kicker: the item scales, because as I gain more health and as I gain more power, I'm also going to gain more haste. So another items, the last two items I would probably look in this build is like Tainted Scepter and Worldbreaker. This build will put me at an even 100 haste because I don't have my crest, and my total power is 400 power. So like I'm not tanky. Like I said, I'm definitely not tanky, but I am very healthy, which is, you know, something to think about. So let me get max health so we can look at the full stats of this build. All right, so let's look at the full stats. The full stats are 194% attack speed, which, just for the sake of saying, like that's a lot of attack speed, right? We have 400 magic power, 3,476 health. We have a little bit of armor, a little bit of magic armor. This is just like all the armor that gets built into your leveling. And then we have, like I said, I would be at 100 haste, but I don't even have that 100 haste. And actually, technically, these numbers would be a little higher because I don't have my crest. So look at my cooldowns right now. Oh wait, do I have haste on? No. My cooldowns are super low. Like, they're super low. Because I just have so much haste. And every time I attack, I'm putting my magic damage into my attacks. So I think that this could be something interesting. I like building this build on Kwong. It's like it's a for fun build on Kwong. It could be fun on Crunch. I might just keep messing around with it. Here in Brazil, a few people know this game. I actually think the Brazilian community seems like it's growing a lot from what I've seen, if I'm being honest. Just based on what I've been able to observe. Dude, the cooldowns are just so low. Will this work on steel? It's like, I mean, technically, yes, but I don't think steel scales as well. So it's like, you're not gonna have as much damage output, right? But like, technically, yeah, you could build it on steel. I like building it on Kwong. I want to mess around with it on Shinbi a little bit. And again, total disclaimer, I'm pretty sure this is just for fun. I don't think this is a good build. I think it's like a for fun build. I'm getting my crest right now. I want to see the full stats on it. Gonna write them down. Prophecy, Oathkeeper, Lifebinder, Tainted Scepter, and Worldbreaker. Ask about Shinbi. Yeah, I think it would work for Shinbi pretty decently well because of her passive as well. I actually think that Prophecy is like a pretty sleeper item. Like, it's kind of a meme item, but I actually think it's like a little bit better than people think it is, to be fair. I think it's a little better than people think it is. Alright. Sanji's still playing Pred? Nah, he doesn't play Pred. Yeah. Alright, so let's look at the item. Let's look at the full build then. So the full build ends me at 122 haste. 3596 health, a little bit of like the natural armor, the natural magic armor, and then 420 magic power. Oh my god, it's a 420 build with 200% attack speed. 207% attack speed. That's with blue buff? Oh, I do have blue buff. You're right. You're right. I do have blue buff. I have to wait for blue buff to fall off. Good comms. Okay, so what is it now? 107 haste. 107 haste, then. So not 120, whatever I said. But something similar to this on Grim, or does the haste not really benefit them enough to make it work? I don't know. I don't really fuck with Grim, so I don't really have an opinion about that much. I just know spamming abilities this fast is wild. While like, okay, here's the thing. Crunch's main stat is haste. Like, it's literally his main stat. So I'm building an incredibly high haste build, but attack speed makes Crunch's abilities come out faster. This literally could be one of Crunch's best builds. Again, it's, you know what I could do though? Like, if we really want to let me think of a way to like actually make this build kind of meta. Because the reality is that, like, I don't know if I can get away with being this squishy. Like, what happens if I just change to, like, 2 tank items? Like, how does, like, I actually think it could be fine. Like, I could just, you know what I mean? Like, I could just do this. It pulls the haste down to 87, which there's a lot of diminishing returns. The thing is my power output's going to be way lower because I'm not, my power output's going to be a lot lower because I'm not building Worldbreaker, so my power goes down a lot. But this could actually make it kind of... Flux Matrix, well, so here's the thing. I'm building magic damage, but Crunch doesn't actually do magic damage. So I don't think I would want to do that, if that makes any sense. I know that's confusing. I'm building... Sorry, let me re-explain that. I'm building magic power, but Crunch doesn't actually do magic damage. You can literally go Typhoon, Basilisk, Og, Ashbringer, Citadel, last 2, Tenki, whatever slots, you'll have more damage sustained in the end. Typhoon... Yeah, I mean, I was thinking Tempest just to play into the theme of giving the Lifebinder haste. Basilisk, Og, Ashbringer. Really? Ashbringer? Citadel, last 2, Tenki, whatever slot, you'll have more damage sustained in the end. I mean, I feel like it's like a pretty, like, definitive thing to say. Again, I don't actually know if I think this would be good. Ashbringer's broken on him? Is it really? Is Ashbringer really good on him? I just assumed Ashbringer kind of sucked. I haven't really revisited it since they changed him. Ashbringer is like, it just like lowers your cooldowns, essentially. Oh, hey, message from Pinzo. Ashbringer is gain a stack of clockwork that lasts 3 seconds, stack up to 4 times, decrease current non-ultimate cooldowns by 0.2 seconds, and decrease by an additional 0.2 seconds per stack of clockwork. So it's just a lot of pulling your shit down. But you're also super squishy when you build this item, though, too, right? Try it with Typhoon. Fuck. Is this a thing that people are doing? I would if I didn't have to reset practice mode. How can they start busting out content faster? Yeah, like I said, the Predcast thing is like, the Predcast, like with Robbie, it's just a lot of like, yeah, we're working on this. I don't really know anything, but we're working on this and it's coming in the future. And it's like, Well, yeah, no shit. You know what I mean? Um, it bothers me. It bothers me, but it is what it is. Can I make a Shinbi that makes her OP? I mean, I posted 2 Shinbi builds recently that I really like. It depends on what you mean by OP. Like, high damage output is a thing for sure. All right, I think I've had my fun with this. That was an interesting build, though. Like, do I actually think that there's something there? Probably not. But it was kind of fun, right? It's kind of fun. Oh my god, instant queue. Such good matchmaking. Crazy, 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 crazy. Alright. I might just play Kai the rest of the night, because I kinda wanna finish his affinity, and I also just want to win a lot, so I don't know. I kinda just want to win. Not that Kai's an instant win, but it definitely helps quite a bit because he's pretty free. He's pretty free low. Dude, I love Gritty Toast's name because he literally just makes me think of Gratty and Toasty. Like, there's no way to look at a name like Gritty Toast and not to instantly think of Gratty and Toasty. What about something like Dynamo? Does crunches knockup classes and mobilizers? It does, but I don't fuck with that item. It's like low stats, low cost, and it's like it's classified as like a support item, and I don't really know if like I don't know if it's like worth it to take that item rather than just building something stronger. Like, maybe in some cases, sure, but I don't know. I don't know. 100% agree with the podcast you had was interesting and agree with the pacing of updates is meh, but it's honestly enjoying them more than Smite and lore right now. Well, yeah, so I mean, as far as MOBAs go, this is the only game I'll play, but I don't think that like comparing it to games or like just because it's like the only MOBA I play doesn't necessarily just mean it's good. It's just like the only MOBA I'm interested in for sure. That and Smite 2, like I'm gonna fuck around on Smite 2, right? You know? You ever run Sky Splitter in the jungle these days? Yeah, it depends on team comp, but yeah. I still fuck around with Sky Splitter. Sky Splitter Kai is just like a win more item, you know? Galaxy agrees viable on any of the jungles besides Crunch. I don't think so, but I mean, it could be something to mess around with. Does roast me? I'm not going to roast you. I was just talking about how I love your name. I'm not going to roast you, although I do probably have to build like super tanky this game or just hope we snowball. We'll see, you know? Sky Splitter Kai is so fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's actually bad. I think Sky Splitter Kai is good. It's just kind of like a solo Q tech, you know? The potential this game has is why I play. So, okay, I was talking to one of my coworkers about it today. I was talking about how, like, okay, so my coworker, he literally, like, popped into my stream the other night, and so we were talking about my stream at work today, and I was like telling him, I was like, dude, I feel bad when I stream because all I do is bitch and moan. Like, it's literally the only thing I do. I just get on stream and bitch. And so then he was kind of like, well, like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do you do that? And I was like, well, because like in my opinion, no offense, the game kind of fucking sucks. Like, the game is ass. And he was like, well, then why do you play it? And he's like, you know, keep in mind, he's not like a huge gaming person per se. So I was like, okay, I can explain that. I was like, that's a fair question, right? I was like, well, you know, if I was any regular person playing a game that I didn't like, that would be lunatic behavior, right? Like, I would just move on and go play something else, right? And he was like, yeah, that's what I would do if I didn't like a game. And I was like, but I do content. And he was like, you're invested. I was like, exactly. I was like, I could walk away. Like, sure, I could, but I don't really want to because, like, one, I do like the game. I'm just kind of, like, not in love with it anymore. And two, the game has crazy potential. So it's like, he was like, oh, okay, makes sense. And I was like, dude, you're an actual human. Already laughing? And so I was talking about my coworker was asking me, like, why do you, like, play this game if you fucking hate it? And I was like, because I don't hate it. It's that I really, really love it. It just makes me angry. It makes me so angry. You know? Yeah, if I play Smite 2, I'll play jungle. It's quite literally the only thing I ever want to play when I play games. Or play, MOBAs. The game has potential, just needs to step it up. Yes, dude! It's just true. It's just true. Now, again, I mean, it's very self-inflicted, right? Like, I'm putting myself through this experience, but I mean, I love posting videos, and, you know, just being like a variety YouTuber doesn't really work, so I'm not going to do that. I just want to post, you know. Should give the Pred devs a little bit of a break. Pred has been out on PC for a long time now. It's been on consoles. I think you should base it off of their console release now. Well, I mean, that's like asking me to like you know, delete my like frontal cortex of my brain, and you know what I mean? Like, I've been playing the game for 16 months. It's kind of hard not to compare it to everything they've already done, right? Like no offense, but it's like that's just like a little unrealistic of an ask. Like, I don't think I can give them a break because I've seen what they have and haven't done, and to be honest, they haven't really changed at all. Like, in 16 months, they have accomplished very, very little, and I'm like, it annoys me. And so, you know, I can you know, like, the times where I give Ometa a break is whenever I explain like what I think they've done well, which is not, you know, it's not a hard thing to do. Like, I can explain what they've done well, but you know, if you could date a pred hero, who would you choose? Am I gonna be cringe and just say Seraph? I wish my offlaner wasn't AFK right now. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty neat. You know? Yeah, they just, I don't know. I just think the Ometa, like, the Ometa team has, like, they've definitely lost a lot of trust with some of us that have been around the whole time, because they just missed so many deadlines, you know what I mean? They missed so many, like, deadlines and overpromised things and said that things were going to change and then they didn't, and it's like, I don't know. I'm still somewhat optimistic. I just think it's a tough sell, right? It's a tough sell. But they were out on PC with less staff and revenue. That's just, like, not even true, right? Like, I mean, yes, they were out with less revenue, but they don't need revenue when they're sitting on $16 million, right? Like, we've literally looked at their financial reportings. They have plenty of money in the bank, and they actually, like, they haven't, like, since the release of open beta, it's not like they've scaled up their studio or anything. Like, they're about the same size team they've been for the last 16 months. I think that's probably not entirely true. Like, yeah, maybe they've scaled up, like, 10 employees, right? But I think the reality is that, like, the sentiment that, like, they've changed or that things are different since they've gone open beta is, like, it's just not true, right? Like, so you know, staffing and revenue, it's like none of that is, like, a literal excuse at all. Come on, Flash. Yeah, so I don't know, personally they don't really get a pass from me at all. Like, there's nothing that, like, there's nothing that could give them a pass from me. I think that they're doing kind of poorly, and I'm excited to see them change, you know. I listened to Predcast. I listened to about the first hour of it, and then I had a very important phone call that I couldn't miss, so I sadly had to mute it. I'm not gonna lie, I was literally in the middle of my phone call, and, like, every now and then I would unmute Predcast just to try to hear something, and it was really discombobulating, so I had to turn that off. But yeah. I mean, the same was with No Man's Sky. I'd rather a game put out quality content or rush updates. I mean, like, I don't know how to respond to that. Like, that's such like a non-comparison to me personally. Got guys share the same mindset you do on the state of the game, or so it seems. Yeah, I think almost everybody that's been playing on PC probably feels the same way. We all feel like we know this game has crazy potential, but we're watching them not really do a ton with it. And so, like, we're cautiously optimistic about, you know, what they'll be able to accomplish, I think. Just force the flash here. Maybe. Oh, I was getting in here. That's no fun. I might be dead here. Just cautiously optimistic, you know? You know? But, you know, things are still moving along, so as long as they're, you know, still chugging along, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Next patch is something that they should already be here before release. Excited for it regardless. Yeah, I mean, kinda. Like, I think a lot of what's coming up is a lot of stuff that should have already been in the game, so... but again, I understand that, like, there's kind of, like, no way for newer players to have the same context, right? It's just, like, unrealistic for us to expect them to have the same view as us. Like, for a newer player that's listening to me kind of complain about the state of the game, like, I think it would be really confusing. He'd probably be like, wait, why are you upset? Like, the game's, like, kind of cool and it's fun, and it's like, yeah, you're right. It's just been the same for, like, 16 months. So I think if anybody did something the same for like 16 months, you'd probably get a little bored and frustrated and like hope for change. But since you haven't been doing it for 16 months, it's like you don't really feel that way, and that makes perfect sense to me. Like I think that we're just like on different sides of perspective, right? And that's fine. Like I'm very tough on the game. I expect a lot from it, and so hopefully we'll see some good things come to fruition. It's the best we can ask for. Without knowing how much time has been played, right? Wait, what? Like without me knowing, or like knowing how much time I've played? Yeah, I think that, I mean, I think like it's impossible for them to, right? I mean, I suppose anyone coming into my stream could look me up on Omega City, but that seems like a little excessive now, you know? That seems a little excessive. Just waiting for the cutback. Hey, I'm the first Bloodington. I'm the first Bloodinator. Sorry, bud. Ah, I was trying to catch him in the right click. Dude, he's even died of minions? He's so low. Oh my god, he's so low. You always jump first on Kai. Always the jump first. Well, if you can, you run into it. But if you can't, then you jump. Hey, how's it going? Oh, bye. Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were actually playing. I thought you were just going to try to get me out, and now I just left you to die. My bad. My bad, I'm so sorry. He's probably typing away. Yeah, if you can, you want to run into your gank. You don't want to jump in. Took your advice from last time. I'm starting blue against Kai and let me roll that game as Rampage. Nice, dude. Nice. Same for 20 years almost. That's not the same. You're playing a completely different game over and over and over again. It's just the same formula. That's not the same. For Call of Duty. They're at least the number of new players from Xbox and open beta. Nah, they wouldn't do stuff like that. Most companies don't really do things like that. You know, they don't really do like comprehensive player reporting on numbers and things. Oh, max the ability first? It's been kind of newer for me, but I've been noticing like other Kai players do it, and I kind of like it because it's really what builds your ability to kind of like chase people down. And when you end up building things like Overlord and Basilisk, you kind of don't really need the Q damage. You kind of just need the Q so that way you can spam the damage. So like a lot of your damage is enabled by Basilisk and Overlord, for example. So yeah, I think maxing Ambush is good, you know? Any Smite kits you know that would work in Pred? I don't really know anything about Smite, if I'm being honest. I don't really know anything about Smite. You know. I've been personally playing since January 23. I've been invested or involved with Pred since the playtest before early access. So I played that playtest, and I think we ended up waiting something like 6 to 8 months or something for early access to come out, and then I got into predecessor early access. We're in the creator test event too. Some of the earlier stuff I was, yeah. I'm obviously not in any of the future creator events at this point, but that's okay. Six also said that maxing ambush is your critical chase and burst. Yeah, that's what it seems. That's what it seems is the play these days. Maybe it always was. I was just behind. He left my camp. I think I'm like, I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been questioning myself on whether or not I should try to repair my relationship with Omega, and I think the problem with that is that I've kind of recognized that if I'm to go down that path, I have to sacrifice my freedom a little bit, and I don't think that I'm willing to do that. Now, granted, like, you know, I think in a kind of like bureaucratic way, you could say like, oh, well, you just have to stop being an asshole, right? But I think that like being able to say things in the way that I want to say them is a big part of like how I do things in general, and it's never with the intent of being an asshole. I just kind of am an asshole. So I don't think that I'll ever repair my relationship with them, because I think that it would require too much of a loss for me. And so even though I would love to be involved in like future, you know, creator events and stuff like that, I just don't think I'm willing to sacrifice what it takes to do it. Because, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that everybody that's in the creator program is a suck up, but like most of them are, right? Like inherently they are. And I'm not saying it like in a negative way. It's just like you kind of have to suck the teat, you know what I mean? You have to kind of like make sure that you don't bite the hand that feeds, so to speak. And I just like, I would rather feed myself, right? I would rather be completely in service to myself and my own opinions and my own views and the way that I want to say things, as opposed to having to be concerned with, you know, the potential outlook of, you know, the caregiver, you know. What happened between me and Ometa? I'm banned in the official Discord, and I got kicked out of the creator program because I just talk a lot of shit about the game. It's nothing like super crazy or anything. I mean, we've been very amicable throughout the entire relationship of me being a part of the game. It's more just like, you know, they just kind of said like, hey, look, we don't really want to work with you because you're kind of an ass. Like in short, right? And I was just kind of like, yeah, you know, I'm not here to change my opinions unless it's proven to me. So that's kind of my thing. Like I don't. My reviews can't be bought, right? And I'm not saying that that's what they're doing. Again, it's just more so like that is definitely my perspective. Like my opinion cannot be paid for. It cannot be bargained with. Like I think what I think, and I think it with conviction, right? What was the final nail in the coffin? Well, let me think. When I got kicked out of the and also this is not shit talk, by the way. Like I'm perfectly fine with Ometa. Like I don't like hate them or anything. I don't think they're particularly doing a great job, but I don't hate them by any means. There's a lot of cool people that work at Ometa that I really like. I particularly have like one friend, I would say is a friend is the right word at Ometa. But when I got kicked out of the creator program, they said it was because like our views didn't align anymore. They were like, I don't think our views align anymore, and they were like, we don't like that you're like tagging developers to try to get players banned. And I was like, but the people I'm tagging are like perpetual AFKers and people that are like saying racial slurs. So I thought that one was a little bit weird, but you know, I digress. And then when it comes to getting kicked out of the Discord, it was because I said, you know, in quotes, these developers are shit, and they didn't like that either. So it was like I was talking to someone in general chat, and I was like, these developers are shit, blah 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 blah, so blah, you know, so on and so forth. And then I got a message from one of the CMs just saying like, hey, look, we don't really like take kindly to that kind of language. And I was just like, hey, you know, I get it, totally understand, it's their prerogative. Like I said, I'm not upset at all. I'm a very like free willish kind of person. Like if they don't want me in their Discord, like that's cool. I don't really use Discord that much, to be honest, either. I'm not a big Discord person. I kind of like would peruse around in general chat during the day at work when I was bored, but otherwise I don't really mess around on Discord much. So not really my my go-to thing. Even though the consensus is that he's a shitty dude, it's basically like DM Brandon from Smite used to watch that guy all the time. People who aren't afraid to critique. Yeah, like I think that people think I'm like a shitty person, and it's not that I'm a shitty person. I just like I'm just kind of like no holds barred, right? Like I don't know, like you just kind of say what you say, and like whatever the outcome is the outcome, right? And I think that that's a respectful position to take in most scenarios. Like I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I think that that's cool, you know? I think that that should be okay. And, you know, just kind of go from there. Whatever happens, happens, and it's all respectful, and, you know, it's all cool with me. No big deal. Like I said, I mean, Carrie's the one that, like, specifically kind of, like, has been in communication with me about things. Like, I have no ill will towards her at all. You know, me and Robbie have talked, like, or, like, you know, via social channels. No ill will towards them. I think there's, like, 2 developers that have me blocked. It's 1 or 2, I forget. But, like, 1 or 2 developers have me, like, blocked on Twitter, which is, like, again, same things. Their prerogative, no problem. You know? Just upgrade the jump first? Yeah. Jump into Q. Jump into whatever this ability is called. What is it called? Unleash. That's hot. But yeah, I mean, the same way that I critique the game very harshly, I'm the first one to say, oh, not literally the first, it's just an expression. I'm more than happy to say the things that I think the game does well, right? Like for example, like the reworked visuals. I think they did a great job with the reworked visuals. The game looks super washed out and shitty and grayscale and just ugly, and I think that the reworked visuals was a major upgrade. Like a major upgrade to the game. The game was like really bland and blah beforehand. Come here, pussy. I don't like you anymore. Let me go. Wee, I'm free. Dobby is a free elf. Why do we have no one in our left lane? Like, why are we just losing our left lane super hard? Dobby is a free elf. Alright. Wait, we're actually kind of getting shit on a little bit. Kinda. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. We're doing alright. Does the quality of the stream fade in and out for other people? It might be. I feel like my internet's been being kind of meh. I feel like my internet's been kind of shitty lately. Not want to normalize shit talking the dev, but tactfully endorsing a community figure who openly does so. But I see what you're doing as critiquing and handling of the game and not personal attacks, with the average shitter won't make the distinction. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think again, I'm not gonna be like, they're silencing me, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's their prerogative. If they don't want someone that literally in quotes has said these devs are shit, I'm totally fine with that, right? Like, that's fine, right? Like, that's cool. You know, I could definitely be nicer. It's an absolute fact. I could definitely be nicer and more gentle with my delivery of my frustrations. I'm not, so you know, it is what it is, and that's totally cool, dude. This is also old news, right? This isn't like a new thing that's happened. Like this is a while back, and we just happen to be talking about it. You know what I mean? This just happens to be what we're talking about. But yeah, this is not like a new development. This happened months ago at this point, you know. Do I remember what caused you to call some devs shit? Well, here's the thing. I didn't call devs shit. I said like these devs. I was like talking about the studio, like as a general statement, like holistically, you know. I was like, these devs are shit. Like they're not very good. Like I think it was some discussion about like frequency of updates, which, to be fair, my opinion has like zero changed on, you know. Why no Icecorn Talons? I'm doing like more of a tanky build this game, so I'm like stacking health and playing Overlord. Icecorn Talons is great. It's not what I'm going for this game. You know, just not my focus this game. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. Come here. Goodbye. Goodbye. You're starting to loop on these things? Wait, what are you out on the loop on? What I'm talking about? Yeah, this is old. This is like really old news now. This is like 3 months old by this point. Yeah, it's been a while, dude. It's been a while since I haven't been in the Discord, and it's been a while since I haven't been in the creator program. Let Krashy push mid lane uncontested. Ah! Okay, we should probably leave. No! It hurts! Whoa, dude. You're taking me all over. You're taking me around the world. I don't like it. I need help. I have just enough for an ultimate. Nice. My team's goated. Yeah, anybody can go through Gideon portals. What was the PC spec link again? That's not a PC spec link. That's a link to my PC custom build PC partner. They really good company that I like to use for builds. What are the two different types of Chimera builds? I mean, essentially, you either go like really bruisery, which is like non-armor per se, but you just kind of build him like a bunch of damage that has health, so he's a little bit durable, or you build him kind of tanky, you know? Every time I walk by, you have to jump into it. You have to physically jump to go through the Gideon TP. If you just walk into the circle, it's not going to do anything. You have to jump. Yep. This was so 2023. True. So 2023. Actually, I think I have time to go get this. I think I have time to go get this, you know? Also, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate it. I'm probably not going to stream super late, but I'm having fun, having a good time. Have I been working on my only premium affinity, you know? I want to get him to level 10, you know? Am I running 2 PCs? Nah, I'm just running the one. I'm just running my 4090 machine. Hello! Let's have a conversation! You're cringe. Come here. Let's have a conversation. 3 fangs uncontested? Crazy. 3 fangs uncontested? Crazy. It's not nice. I don't like that. Oh my god. Look how... Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at my teammate. Oh no, what? I missed the ult! That's so criminal. Good steal, dude. I can't believe I missed the ult. That actually makes me so sad. I was just a little bit out. You ain't calling the Omega devs Dookie water, but listen, they be Dookie water. It is what it is. Well, it's okay. It's weird. If you want my literal, so there's two things about me, and it's my fault. It's no one else's fault. It's my fault. There is emotional me, and there is literal me. Now, if you ask me, okay, what do you actually think about this game, and what do you actually think about the developers? I'll tell you. But if you catch me in a blind rage rant, I'm gonna give you a very different answer. You know what I mean? So I think that it's important to know the difference. And again, it's not your fault that you may not know the difference. It's my fault because I don't present the information well. But there are absolutely two different versions of what's happening here, right? Like, there are two very different versions of what's happening here. I get very, very angry and say shit that I don't actually mean. Do I think it's a big deal? No, not really, but it is true, right? You know? How do you play Crunch in the jungle? You kill jungle minions. So yeah. Look, the time zone is so different. I live in the Netherlands and it's almost 5 a.m. again. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, this is a little bit late even for me. Like, I usually start my stream a little bit earlier, but I mean, yeah, we probably don't really, we're not really stream compatible. Also, I don't really like to stream as much as I used to. Like, I think I said this recently. I kind of want to stop streaming, probably in the near future. I just don't really think it's like, I don't really think it's like, I don't think it's good for me. I don't know how else to say it. I genuinely don't think that streaming is good for me. Come here. Come here. Feeling like Assassin or Bruiser? No, Bruiser. Bedtime in Texas. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm getting there myself. I don't speak your language. I'm sorry. I only speak English. English. Damn. She just had to run me down, didn't she? Just had to run me down. Phoenix kind of real life. He's just recommended build. How in the world do you counter a high attack speed Grunks? You either build, you either run away from him when he's ulting and create space and then fight him whenever it's more appropriate, or you build, Frostguard. You know? Frostguard. You know? Frostguard is a pretty good item against Crunch. You know? Reduce their attack speed by 4% for 3 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. That's big. That's big. That's big attack speed. Ever thought about streaming something else that's not Pred every once in a while? Kind of like get away from Pred stuff? So here's the thing. I'm like a one game at a time kind of a person. I just like fully invest myself in like one game. And also people don't watch whenever I stream other things. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like a two for like pointless thing, right? Like if I stream other games, no one's really going to watch. And if I, and to begin with, I don't really play that many other games. The only other game I play right now is Pokemon TCG, because I'm like getting into competitive Pokemon, so. Stream earlier, they hired a couple of people that I hope next to update truly contains 6 hero items in the game mode. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. What hero you like or enjoy to play? This one, Chimera. Chimera. I love Kai. Kai's very fun. Does Frostguard debuffs stack with Stonewall? Well, they're different, right? Like, they're different things, aren't they? How about the Plunder streams for WoW? They were fun, because the game's fun, but it's not like they weren't like high-performing streams or anything for me. Come here, Steel. Let's have a conversation. I want to talk to you. Come here. You're still gonna die. Warden's Faith. I mean, they're still different. I'm confused by the question. Not sure I understand the question. Ever into Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh? I played a very little amount of Magic, and when Yu-Gi-Oh was like literally a TV show, I played a little bit of it, but you know, not really. Oh, I should not point that at my teammates. Ooh, that smite was really close. Nice. Nice. Yay, we did it. Oversaturated with big name streams, discoverability there is hard. Well, I mean, the game didn't really have any longevity to it because it's not an actual game either, right? So I was playing it because the game was fun. Like, I would love to see them turn that into a full game at some point, but until it is a full game, it's really just a fun thing. Set in new items, how they rebalance items, consumables, hopefully, or with the update and the word shop gives another layer to the complexity. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not super excited about the item changes because, like, at its core, it will change how the game plays, but it's not going to change that much. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really going to change that much about the game. It's just going to change it a fairly good amount for a very short amount of time. Does that make sense? You know? You wanted to love it, but you didn't? Oh, dude, I loved it. My favorite game, like, genres are Battle Royales and MOBAs, so... Poke Rogue, and I would enjoy it. I don't think I would. I remember seeing your explanation for it the other day. I don't think it would be something I'd be super excited about, if I'm being honest. It just doesn't, like, it doesn't really, I don't really think it would do it for me. I'm not, like, into Pokemon. I just play, like, Pokemon TCG, and I used to play Unite because it was a MOBA, or is a MOBA, but I don't really, like, actually fuck around with Pokemon too much. Give the good builds anyways. Exactly. Like, I think that, like, give it like one week to a month, and like the new item system is gonna feel like old news. You know what I mean? It's gonna feel like fake news. It's gonna feel like old news. I'm gonna tell you something about the news. You're not ready for the news. No, please, please, team, please, team. I'm fighting for my life out here. I'm fighting for my life out here. I'm fighting for my life out here. I'm fighting for my life out here, bro. The fact that we fight broke that is actually insanity. We just push and win. Progress beta going in full game. Is progress in the beta going into the full game? Yeah, like they're not like resetting accounts or anything. You know? Yeah, they're not like gonna reset accounts or anything like that. Krashy hates Pokemon. I'm not. I'm just like not partial to Pokemon. I think it's a cool property. I'm not like a super fan, but I really love playing TCG. So that's kind of like where I get a lot of enjoyment out of Pokemon as an IP. Jeech. Chimera game done. How did you survive that? My testicles are massive. Meow. You think they will address the ADC issue you had with the new items and changes? Probably not, no. I'm not sure that they understand the game on that level to address the issues. I mean, like, some of the devs are obviously competitive players, but I don't know if they actually understand the ADC issue. You know? You know? You know? Do I still play Pokemon Unite? No, not really. I hop on it every now and then, but it's been a few months now, I think. It's been a couple months. The game's just not good, man. Like it's also another one of those games that has crazy potential. They just don't do anything with it. So it's good if you're just like if you're like a giga Pokemon fan and you like MOBAs. Pokemon Unite's pretty fun, but otherwise it's not really good. Can we currently check our player stats? Only if you go off site, like off game to do it, like third party to do it. You can look up your account on Ometa City and it'll tell you your stats. So you can do, you know, you can hit one of these right here. You can see this is my account. I am currently dog shit. You know, never really learned anything in Pokemon TCG. Are there creators around it? Yeah, it seems like there's some. I've been barely starting to watch creators for it because I'm like getting into it competitively. It's pretty fun. Like, yeah, I'm actually like having a pretty good bit of fun with it. You know, I'd be sick if they made the first 8 minutes of the game matter more. That's not even the problem with Unite for me. The problem with Unite for me is that the ranked mode is not a ranked mode. It's a glorified ranked mode that's just publics. So it's like it's not like the problem for Unite is basically the problem with Pred is that there's just not really a reason to play it. You know, but the game has to kind of be a volatile game because it's a 10-minute game, you know? Did you say Richter's any good at jungling? He's okay at jungling. It just kind of requires your lanes not to feed, which is a little rough because if you're solo queue jungling as Richter, your lanes are probably going to feed, you know? Yo, Gritty, thank you, man. That's really nice of you. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate any support. It's always very kind. It's always very kind. Holy shit, my win rate on Greystone's way higher than I thought. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm watching Wolfie for Pokemon Comp. Well, that's VGC. I'm talking about playing TCG. It's a different game. You need a Donald Trump-looking Pokemon. Crunch next. I played Crunch a couple games ago. I probably won't play him again tonight. What was the PC company you use? Exclamation point GPU, I think is the command, right? Good time? Yo, GG's Gritty. I appreciate it. How'd you compare Pred to Paragon? I never played Paragon. I don't know. Unite's probably the worst MOBA I ever played. Current concept for cool MMO, but it's kind of casual in nature. See, I disagree. It's definitely not the worst Pokemon. It's not the worst MOBA I've ever played. It's actually one of the better MOBAs I've played. They just failed to bring it all the way to its potential, which is to make it competitive. Like if you make a MOBA and you fail to make it competitive, then the game is bad, right? But that doesn't mean that the core concept of it is bad. Like for example, like okay, let's pretend like Pred never releases a ranked mode, right? We would all agree that this game would probably die, right? Like again, super hypothetical. It's obviously not going to happen. But if they never released a ranked mode in this game would die. Unite has a ranked mode, but the ranked mode is so bad that it doesn't really have a ranked mode. So it's kind of just like, yeah, cool, you made a ranked mode, but it's like it's not really competitive, so it's not really serious. So you can't really expect anybody to be excited about it, you know. I might do the Bruiser Shinbi build. That sounds fun right now, actually. That sounds kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Steel Jungle? Don't make me play tanks, please. I just lose when I play tanks because I can't carry. I can't carry. If Unite was an identical game but had more competitive balancing and longer game times, I think it'd be sweet. I don't even think it needs longer game times. I think part of the charm of Unite is that it's 10 minutes long. I think the only thing that Unite needs is an actual rank system, and that game would if Unite had a solo duo rank system that was actually climbable and had like a solid leaderboard, that game would actually slap. And for all intents and purposes, Unite's doing fine. It's just not the game for me, you know. Started playing Pokemon TCG around 4 years ago. It's so fun. I think overall it's a very balanced game. Sometimes things are overpowered for a brief time, but usually there's multiple ways to counter top decks, and also it's a format cycle, right? So some things just cycle out after a while. Someone's chat when he was complaining about Grux knock-up distance, and Sergeant Smokey said he would level it up to make it longer. Wait, Smokey didn't say that. I think somebody else said that. I don't think Smokey would intentionally lie to him about an ability unless he was wrong. You know what I mean? I don't think... did Smokey say that? I'd have to get some confirmation on that. Surely not, right? What time is it for you? Up in the UK, it's 4 a.m. It is 9:53 p.m. It was Smokey? I don't know. I'm gonna call Cap. I'm gonna optimistically call Cap. Because that's rough, dude. There's a lot of RNG in TCG, obviously, but it's a skill expression too. Yeah, it's like it's playing appropriately and making good decisions to reduce the RNG, right? I think that's like a cool thing with TCGs. Also, I've been playing TCG for like 2 months, maybe 3 months now, and I'm still missing 4 cards from my competitive deck, but I'm planning to play in some tournaments here soon. So I'm pretty excited about it because I really like TCG. TCG grabbed me really quickly. Like I started playing it randomly, and it really grabbed me, dude. I liked Heroes of the Storm. It's sad it stopped updating, dude. I loved Heroes of the Storm. That's definitely one of my favorite. Definitely one of my favorite MOBAs that have ever come out. It was super different. It was super unique. I will say there was like one major thing about HOTS that I hated, which was the team leveling, the shared leveling. God, it was so easy for one person to literally throw the entire game, but it was still very fun despite that. Current format's incredibly low RNG. You get an insane amount of search with Pidgeot and Arceus in basically every deck right now. Yeah, I'm playing Charizard EX, so you already know. Who did I main in HOTS? I never really main someone, so I never really know how to answer that question, but I did play a lot of Kael'thas and Jaina. I played a lot of Illidan. I played a lot of Uther. I played a lot of Rhaegar. I'm gonna head out. Go to university in 2 hours. All right, Hamza, take it easy. Good luck on university, or have a good day. Facebook TCG is one of the cheaper TCGs. Yeah, I enjoy it. Like I don't know. I think it's a very fun game. Like I'm surprised at how much I'm enjoying it. RDX is disgusting. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. It's fucking nuts, dude. It's fucking nuts, bro. It's fucking nuts. Wait, you know what? I don't even need the health orb. I might as well just buy the mana one. I don't know. We'll see how that feels. Never done that before. Wee. Meta junglers only? Yeah. Ignore the title. Ignore the title. Ignore the title. Ignore the title. I'm playing Shinbi right now. I'm playing Bruiser Shinbi right now. She's definitely not meta, but she is a lot of fucking fun. Grim jungle? Yeah, dude. Totes. Totally totes, dude. Totally totes, bro. Oh my god. Fucking totes. I'm definitely gonna do like a giga clickbait on tomorrow's video, by the way. I'm so sorry. Hopefully y'all been enjoying watching the videos, though, you know? Hopefully y'all been enjoying it. Dude, the YouTube analytics whenever YouTube pops is so wild, because it's like, I'm getting like a bunch of views, right? But like 70% of people that are watching the videos don't sub, because they're just like new. It's super weird. Super weird. Is FaZe the worst support? No, she's one of the best supports. FaZe is genuinely one of the best supports. FaZe is goofy. He's terrible in lanes, so jungle has to be what he's designed for? No. No. Stop it. Get some help. Why so? What, FaZe? Because she just, like, has a giant get-out-of-jail-free card. She just kind of, like, breaks down how fighting works fundamentally in team fights, because she can just, like, pull a kill target out. I don't know. She's just, like, she makes the game super wacky. She makes the game super wacky. All the people in support list are good. Some of them are just comp dependent. Yeah. Is there any support I don't like? I like Muriel. Muriel's probably like the weakest support. Probably. And I don't even think that means she's bad. I just think she's like the weakest. Probably because she's super niche. I think that there's a team comp that I've been wanting to run for a while in competitive. I don't know if I want to say it though. It's not like a competitive event is coming up, but I think that a particular dive comp is like super underexplored with Muriel. But I don't want to talk about it. Kinda. I don't know. I don't know if I care actually, but you get the point. Muriel more viable in mid? No, absolutely not. Unlucky howitzer offline. That's criminal. Say it for the culture? No, I refuse. Rampage jungle and someone else will dive CC. Muriel's, yeah, I mean you're kind of nailing it. I think Muriel and Rampage are nuts. Oh. You might as well just cut your losses and back. You're very low. No leaks, no leaks, no leaks. It's not like, again, I don't even think I'm on a team. I think as far as what if goes, we're all just like under the impression that our team is over because we haven't talked about it. So I don't think I'm even on a team right now. I'll probably start like advertising that I'm looking for a team in the near future just so I can try to stay in the scrim community a bit. I don't really want to fall behind, but I also don't really know if anybody's scrimming right now, you know? You know? But we'll see. Everyone was full of the idea. Muriel was my first master about 2 months ago. Hit me up. Well, I mean, I'm not like building a team or anything myself. Pizza doesn't want to support anymore. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that particular roster for sure is not staying together just on that basis alone. Jesus Christ, dude. Why are they like 4-man Giga gank our poor support, dude? Poor guy, dude. The hell? Benzo kind of said something similar. Y'all give it 100%. I think y'all should give it 100%. It's just not going to happen, right? Like, I don't know. Like, could we maybe keep together like 4/5 of the roster? Maybe. But like, no one has said anything about it. So I'm pretty sure it's just like, it really is just kind of like a cut your losses kind of thing. Like, yeah, it's just kind of like a cut your losses thing and go next kind of, you know, maybe make another team in the future. Maybe stick with 1 or 2 of them. Maybe not. I don't really know. I know personally I would love to keep playing with Pinzo just for the content angle alone. Like, I think that that's like a stupid, like that's like a really solid brand pairing, right? Like, I mean, obviously I like Pinzo. I have, you know, that on top of the fact that like if he's a content creator, I'm a content creator, we're 2 content creators doing competitive together. I think that that's like a real, that could be like super team perspective, you know what I mean? Because like he's good and I'm good and I like playing with him and I think he likes playing with me based on what he said. So like I think that could be like really, really potent mix for doing content together. But who knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe, you know what? I'm going to put y'all on a mission. If any of y'all are also Pinzo watchers, I need y'all to start planting the seed. Just tell them, dude, hey, are you and Krashy going to keep teaming together? You know what I mean? Just kind of plant that seed, dude. You and Krashy should definitely keep teaming together. Hey, dude, are you and Krashy teaming together still? I think you definitely should. I just don't know how to get myself into it. I mean, honestly, you get yourself into it by just, like, grinding. Like build a name for yourself just by, like, being in the community enough for people to recognize you. And then you start, like, looking around at the scrim world, you know? Who are you running at? Like, what are you... What's your goal here? I mean, I guess with the 2v1... I mean, I guess with the 2v1 you get my camp, so I guess that's the goal. It's a bit annoying. That's a bit annoying. I don't know what team I'll be on. Don't want to put anything in anyone's mouth, but you had some good games. Yeah. Yeah, something along those lines. I mean, that's how I feel, too. That's how I feel as well. Just like, I want to keep competing. I feel like placing top 8 is like a reasonable reason to keep competing, even just for myself, right? Like, we made top 8 in 3 weeks total. Like, I'm cool with that, right? Like, I have no complaints about how I played in that scenario. Dude, I'm actually so annoyed I didn't mean to hit that flower. Like, making top 8 in 3 weeks is like, that's fucking better than the majority of people, so... Obviously, we didn't beat the better teams, but I didn't think we were ever going to beat the better teams anyways, so... And we did really good against Chefs, so... I'm not really concerned about that either, to be honest. I think we did better against Chefs. I think we beat Press Tab, which was fucking dope, because that was kind of like a 50-50 match. Even though they kind of clapped our ass in scrims, we beat Press Tab in tourney, which was nice. We beat basically any other team that was kind of in the running for being on the same level of us. You know, like anybody that, like, if you know all those like the mid-tierish kind of teams that nobody really knows how good they are. I think that we fell in that category and then ended up beating all of them, so that was kind of nice, including Press Tab for the time being. And that, you know, they play well. They play very, very well, but on game day is when it matters. We came home with that one. Alright, I've just been kind of giga farming because it's been a slow game, and it's easy to do so. Which team knocked y'all out? Chefs. Yeah, Chefs was the team that inevitably clapped our ass. They're probably gonna go for thing. They don't run down my Morrigus here. Did he see me? Be annoying. I'll probably go steal his 2 camp because he's probably basing right now. Bye-bye.
Allied tower under attack.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. The biggest takeaway from the match against Chefs, we did not play as a team well enough. Like, our laning phase was solid. We played the early game, like, relatively well. We crumbled when it came to team macro, like, actually grouping up, being on time to objectives, not letting ourselves get picked out, not letting their roams be super effective, you know? We crumbled in the face of actual teamwork from an actual team. That was definitely the biggest takeaway. We were just always caught out. Someone was always picked. We just were always late to the objectives when you want to be early so you can set up and take over, you know, vision control. Yeah, just a lot of rookie mistakes, really, you know. Does your truly play competitively? No. No, he does not. What are we surrendering for? Oh, I see why we're surrendering. We have an 0-5 duo lane. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. We have no 5 duo lane. Unlooks, unlooks. They just chill and farm. We can scale this. Shinbi's not really a great ganking jungler, so it's kind of one of those things you have to kind of be prepared for. She can't really show up too often. Ooh, okay. Oh, hello. It scared me. Stream on other platforms? Twitch and YouTube, yeah. Twitch and the YouTube. Yo, Charlie with the 5, bro. I can always count on you. I can always count on you. If I'm getting the 0-10 duo lane, you're getting the 0-10 duo lanes? Yep. It is what it is. How do you handle duo getting beat hard and counteracting the enemy team trying to do Fangtooth consistently? Well, you can either try to show up and hopefully like you're strong enough to fight them or find like exit picks and get yourself a gold lead. You can trade the Fangtooth for mini prime, or you can invade the opposite jungle side, right? Like if they're getting Fangtooth, I could go invade his red and just try to steal something for myself. The reality in this game though is that like if your duo is feeding, you're probably just gonna lose. Like the likelihood that we win this game is like pretty low. It's possible, but it's pretty low just from the fact that like duo is kind of like everything, because carry is everything in this game. And so if they're feeding, we probably just lose this game, which is it's an unfortunate reality, but it's probably just the case. Like I can only do so much, right? And also it doesn't help that I'm not on like a gank heavy jungler. Like I'm playing a farm heavy jungler, so the likelihood that I can actually like have much impact until like mid game is pretty low, you know. Pretty low. Please get out of my way. I'll throw in for the extra damage or assist or a kill. Yay! Nice. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, Muscle Tribe with the 5 gifted. Bro, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for gifting the memberships on YouTube. I do appreciate that. Holy shit. Wasn't ready for that. I know it's super late, but do you have any tips for me from last game? I feel like I could have done more. Dude, I'm going to be honest. When I kind of get in a game, I don't really pay attention to other people, especially not the individuals. It's like really, really hard. You're out. Good night. Yo, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. What the heck? What up, Brandon? How's it going? Damn, dude. The gifted membies, bro. I appreciate you. That's so nice. You know if they're planning on adding competitive mode to Pred? I mean, they're adding ranked at some point. Like it's on the list. We're just all waiting for it. I don't know if you mean more than that, like a tournament mode or something, but we know that they're adding ranked eventually. Ranked is an eventuality that we know of. I'm kind of like outscaling the shit out of their jungler right now, so I'm hoping I can just kind of keep giga farming and then maybe start showing up to like mid-game team fights. As long as my dual lane doesn't feed more, I think we're actually going to be okay. And I'm not even shitting on them, it's just like in general, like as long as they kind of just hang in there, we can win this. Because I can probably just start like fucking heavy invading right now, to be honest. Dude, I'm all about this shit right here. Let's just shove this shit right here. Let's just push this shit in. Morgesh is here. I'll fucking dive the fuck out of this dude. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, Ricky baby. Oh, that's not good. We'll take the trade. I can take a trade. Yeah, we could take a trade. I'm down with that. I think I take the steal here. Come here, bitch. You're not gonna kill me, I'll tell you that much. No, dude, the shield wasn't big enough and I couldn't dodge it. Nice. He did kill me. That makes me sad. That's another thing. 1v9 is a thing with hardly in this game compared to, say, LoL, which I can compare to from my own experience. Yeah, it's very, very hard to 1v9 in this game, in my opinion, personally. Is that Fireball some shouldn't be? Yes. Soul would lose his mind, but he's also kind of an idiot sometimes. I love Soul Reaper, and he's not an actual idiot. There's a difference between me calling Soul Reaper an idiot sometimes and him and like people actually being an idiot. He's just convinced that it's not good, but he has no reason to think that. He's just like, oh, you build Soul, you build it on her. I don't that shit. And it's like it's actually really good. It's like Fire Blossom makes perfect sense on this hero. She's a hero that can literally just dash to the backline and stand there, and she does damage with all of her abilities while she does it. She's fucking nuts with Fire Blossom on, in my opinion. Granted, it's just like Greystone. She doesn't proc the double damage on it, but that's okay because other people can proc that damage. You know what I mean? Dude, so I can clip him, call him a bot, fucking bot. He'd probably take fucking 9 unavoidable if I was there. If he was here, he would. Oh, just making noises just because I can. Double smite this because why not? My teammates are super pushed up, so I can just start this. Which is a little volatile, but I do want this because we're down 1. And my duo is kind of feeding. Oh, shit, dude. Like, why was my duo pushed all the way up to T2? I'm actually probably going to lose this now because of this. Oh, dude, they know I'm doing it. Get me out of here. Dude, fuck you, bud. Come on. Come on. Come on through. Come on, pussy. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. My duo lane is just 0-9. Yeah, my duo lane is 0-9. What are you supposed to do, bro? They just push up to tier 2s for no reason. Major objective on the field, they just push up to tier 2. Unfortunate matchmaking. Unfortunate matchmaking. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Bro, I actually think I have to go for Tainted. I don't even want to, but I think I have to. El Chapo's a Mega Troll. I mean, I don't know if he's a Mega Troll, he just looks kind of bad, but... I don't know that he doesn't necessarily strike me as a troll. They're just feeding, like they're just running it. Like I'm fed, but it doesn't matter because my teammates are just dying to everything, you know? They're just dying to everything. It's tough out there. But then again, like they literally ran up the lane. Like it's like, what did you think was gonna happen, right? What did you think was gonna happen? It's okay. It's okay. We're chilling. We've got the positive mental attitude going strong. I think I have to build it. Do I want to build it, dude? Yeah, I think I just build the anti-heal so that way I can try to beat the rampage more, right? Yeah, I think I do. Zambona, been there, done that. Oh god. I mean, I don't know either one of these people, but definitely seems like a rough experience for sure. I really hope he doesn't die here, so I can just take this. This feels a little too volatile for me. I need to move. Fine. Just can't. I'm like, now their feed is cascading down onto me. You know? That's actually so tragic, dude. It's actually nuts. I have an 0-10 duo. I'm fed. My duo line just can't stop dying. Pred. It's just Pred matchmaking. Used to binge Reaper's videos till I got decent top down. This doesn't translate necessarily. Strategy does, but that's it. Top down, and this doesn't translate. I'm a little confused by what you mean by that last little part there. I just wish I wasn't down 2 teammates this game. If we weren't, I think we'd be doing pretty good. But I'm just like literally missing 2 teammates, which sucks. I'm literally 2 levels higher than their jungler. I'm destroying their jungler. It just doesn't matter because my teammates are like actually just spectators. Ooh. And you can say, well, you never ganked their lane. It's like I'm Shinbi, right? Like, isn't part of playing the game at a decent level like being responsible for knowing that, you know, you can't expect ganks from like a non-ganking early jungler. Like, you have to kind of scale. And then like also understanding that the Rampage is an early ganking jungler and that you kind of need to chill. But I might be asking for too much, you know. I might just be asking for too much. Yeah, that motherfucker hurts. That motherfucker hurts. Not a fan. He actually hits so hard. Oh, you meant literally top down, like top down MOBA. Oh, I was confused. I was confusion. Si, senor. What up, Jonah? I feel like we need to contest this next Fang, but I don't know how we possibly do, to be completely honest. Oh my god, he has 3 items already. Holy shit, their carry already has a Demolisher. Oh my god, we are so fucked this game. He is a full item ahead of my carry. He is a full item ahead of my carry. I don't even think we can go for this. I literally think I'd ignore this. I think we just shove mid tower and give it to him. Which I probably can't even do, sadly. Yeah, I can't even do that, because he'll just clear. Or like, why didn't our Zarus just shove this off lane? I'm confused. What up, Troy? Like, why didn't he push this and take this, you know? Shit. My teammates are just so bad this game. I'm trying, bro. I'm fucking fighting for my life in this game. I am fighting for my life this game. Dude. Goddamn, dude. How's the new job? I haven't started yet. Meta junglers only. Yeah, I know. I memed on that title. I don't start my new job for like 3 more weeks, 2.5 more weeks. I'm still in the same apartment. I gotta move and everything first. Dude, how is this matchmaking real? I don't understand. Ometa's such a shit company. I'm sorry. I can't get over the fact that this is like every other game for me, or every game for me. Like, surely there's got to be better matchmaking than this, right? Like, even though it's casuals, it literally has to be better than this. And if it's not, then your game just sucks, right? So like, you either leave it alone and your game sucks, or you change it and your game is maybe marginally better. But either way, like, this game does suck, right? Like, I'm not crazy for feeling like this game is ass, right? Like, I feel crazy for feeling like it's ass, but then I look at it and I'm like, no, there's no way. Like, the game is actually just ass. Like, they either change it and it's like marginally better, or they don't change it and it's terrible. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I'm just, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what is the reasonable expectation for me as a player? Just like carry this match? It's like, I'm 7-3. Like, I'm doing it. I'm literally doing it. It's just not enough. Like, so, and of course this is anecdotally one match, but it's not anecdotally one match. This is like how most of my games go. So, you know, whenever you kind of look at that, like when you look at it that way, it's like, it doesn't really feel very fun, right? It doesn't really feel very fun to play when that's like the majority of my matches. But I don't know. I don't know, you know, I just keep doing my thing, keep doing what I do. Just bitching and moaning and playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna bitch and moan and I'm gonna play the game. Why are we freezing at our inhib? You fucking moron. Shove this shit. Stop freezing at the fucking inhibitor. Like, what are you doing? God damn it, dude. Did you play Grim? No. I mean, I've played him like 2 matches, but I don't like play Grim. You know? God, dude. What am I supposed to do? Find myself needing breaks from it in the middle of play session. I'm smiling through a little bit. Yeah. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, I don't know. This game's just goofy. This game is just a goofball game. Until they add ranked, it is for goofballs. You know? Unlucky, dude. Just such an unlucky game for me. Basically, if I don't steal orb... Aha, I'm better than you. If I don't steal orb, we just lose. So, that's kind of the match I'm in right now. Surrender's not worth the time? No, I don't surrender. I don't surrender, because then you definitely lose. I like to try to win, so... I'm definitely the type to try to win. It's just, you know, obviously, whenever you have a team that, you know, is 0-11 duo lane, you probably just lose, but I'm still not going to be the type to surrender. I don't really surrender. On occasion, I'll surrender whenever I'm just, like, super defeated, but, yeah. I started playing and I get carries, taking jungle and roaming before level 2. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. I'm so scared to step in here, but I feel like I genuinely have to. Oh, they're not even doing it? What the heck? They're going for Fang? That's nice of them. That's genuinely nice of them. Hmm. Why's our carry just sitting in jungle? Oh, he's basing. That's unlucky. It's primal, but we literally don't even have our carry here, so I think we just... I mean, I just get primal for free because our carry doesn't even show up. Good job, bud. Good job, buddy. You're super good at the game. Very happy to be playing with you. What a fun time. What a fun time. What a fun experience. Dun 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 dun. I mean, I'm just gonna give it a few more seconds. He probably just kills me if he ults. I don't know. I was gonna try to cut the lanes. I'm pretty sure this guy's a smurf too after watching that. I'm gonna get my light shit talk in. Y'all were very fun to play with. GG, well played everyone. Heart. In all caps. Y'all were very fun to play with. GG, well played everyone. Fuck, dude. 0 and 12 duo lane, 1 and 3 off lane, 4 and 5 mid lane. Super unlucky. Super unlucky. The Drongo said, you're the worst teammate I've ever had. I said 0 and 12 duo. Like, the 0 and 12 duo laner just told me I'm the worst teammate he's ever had. That's really unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'm gonna guess 1456 MMR. Oh wow, he's actually 1700. That's actually crazy. He's like literally not even that much lower than me. That's actually a lot. I mean, he barely has a 50% win rate though, so it's like, it's pretty obvious. He's just not really that good. Oh well. Unlucky. Unlucky. Feels bad because you just lose and you didn't do anything wrong. No, I played great. I was 2 levels. I had a 2-level lead over their jungler. I literally ended. Wait, look at this. I literally ended the game with 10 more CS than their jungler and a higher level than their jungler. I played perfectly. I played phenomenally that game. It just sucks because like my teammates were actual spectators. Like they even with their 12 deaths, they only had 5 assists. Like they weren't even present for. You know what I mean? They weren't even literally present for the kills that we did get, you know? They were just useless. Like, these players, like, they just don't know how to play the game. They don't know how to play the game, so... It sucks, but, like, you know, that's the Pred experience for you, you know? That is the predecessor experience for you. There's not a whole lot you can do, right? You just kind of play it just because it's the only thing you got to do, right? I can't go play the casual mode because the casual mode doesn't exist, and I can't go play ranked because ranked doesn't exist, and I can't just focus on an affinity grind or an amber grind because there's nothing to unlock with that, and there's just nothing you can do, you know. GG's first time playing. What? Who are you? GG's, I guess. You do viewer games? Nah, not really. I should, because fuck, dude, anything beats just playing the game, but I don't know. My perspective, I don't do like customs, and I don't really like invite people because like one, I'm just like too lazy to add people to my friends list. Like the only people I have on my friends list are like people I've like played with or like competitive players usually. And like customs, I just feel like would be a giant pain in the ass. So Pred just be Predin. Yep. Summer Copium. So a lot of up and coming Pred gamers who do viewer games, and a lot of games actually help. Some of us are good. Well, what do you mean viewer games? Like, are you saying like play with people in like duo queue? Like, what do you mean by that? I suppose. Curious. This game made me want to re-download League. This game doesn't make me want to re-download League. It just makes me wish that it had a different dev studio. Is all. Play with viewers. I mean, like, I don't think playing with people would be like terrible. I just don't know that it would be like a huge benefit. And it would also be like a giant pain in the ass because then I have to add a bunch of y'all, and then I have to have like a giant friends list. And it's just kind of a pain in the ass. Like maybe if they ever did lobby codes, kind of like how Unite does it, I would maybe play with viewers. But I don't want to have to like add someone new like every game. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's just like it's not really fun. You know? I don't know. I think I'd rather just solo endeavor it because at that point, like, yeah, I'm maybe don't be lazy. I mean, I'm adding one more person to the team. It's like there's still 3 other people that could throw and probably will. So it's like I don't really think it's that big a benefit. Like, I don't know, unless I'm like doing with somebody I know, I probably won't. You know, not really my thing. Not really my thing. Doodle 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 doodle. Fuck, dude. Keep the friends list elite. I would too. I mean, honestly, I need to thin it out because a lot of the people I have added are just from whenever we used to do the ranked Discord, and since we don't really do that anymore, I don't really like play with any of them. Like some of the competitive players that like are like still around and stuff, I would keep for sure. But a lot of people don't really even play anymore. And or like people I would like never actually play with. It's massive networking, but like what networking for what, right? Like what grander purpose does it give me, Like what does networking with an individual player here and there actually get me? Like what does that mean, networking? Because like I feel like people throw that around as like a buzz term a lot, but like what benefit is it to me literally to network with people? Because I'm pretty sure there's 0 benefit in doing that. I don't know. Oh, my fan is like super far away. I wish an unnamed streamer gained so many viewers playing with viewers. I mean, that's good for them. I don't really care about viewers that much, to be honest. Like, I think a lot more people are like social media focused and like growth oriented. Chat pays your bills or you want to interact with them and get your name around more. Dude, I have a full-time job, brother. I do this for fun. You know what I mean? Or, well, I say I do it for fun. This game just griefs me, but I do all of this as a hobby. I'm not really trying to, you know, is this a Smurf? What do you mean? What, the good person? I'm assuming it's a Smurf or a rename, right? Because I forget that people can just make their name whatever they want. So it's one of the two, I'm sure. Dude, I might mess around on this build again, to be honest. Would you like to stream full time? I did it for 2 years. I don't think I'd ever go back to it now. Also, I don't think that this game really has the capacity for full-time content, to be honest. At least for like a couple years. Maybe in a couple years if this game was to like blow up or something. But I don't think this game really, like, it doesn't really have the viewership for full-time content. Enjoy rage hitting then, brother. Good luck. I mean, yeah, that. I don't need your permission to do what I'm already doing, you know what I mean? I appreciate it, though. Good luck to you as well. I'm sorry I didn't play with you. Like, is that what you want me to say? Like, I don't know. I'm not in, like, a ragey mood, but, like, everything you just said was so incredibly stupid. But, yeah, good luck to you, man. Have a good night. Yo, good luck, have fun, Crutch. Good luck, have fun. I'm fucking around with the build, so forgive me, but, you know. It takes someone to blow this game up? No, I actually disagree with that. I don't think it takes someone to blow this game up. I think it takes the devs actually creating a high-quality product to grow it to a you know, like a large... player base game. I don't think like some big streamer comes and blows it up. I don't think that's how it works, really.
5, 4, 3.
Fine, okay, his videos was getting some solid as fuck views, even more than his Smite stuff. Yeah, but that you have to keep in mind that he has a large following, right? Like a lot of those views are not like endemic Pred viewers, right? Like the best way to like get a gauge on like how Pred viewership is doing is to look at like an endemic creator, like Joe Yours Truly or Soul Reaper or Pinzo. Like those are probably going to be the most like literal kind of numbers that you would see, I think. Ninja didn't wait for Fortnite to blow up? Huh? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't... Huh? Like, isn't that kind of more in... Takes someone to blow this game up? Oh, you meant like someone to create and then blow the game up. I thought you meant like you were waiting for a big streamer to get on the game and blow it up. I think we were just kind of talking past each other. This dude just lost in life to say anything good about it or to do anything to blow it up. What are you guys talking about? I don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, I'm like you're mad because I don't want to play with you? Like I don't understand. Like, I stream and make content for the game like almost every day. Like I really don't, like, I don't really know what you want from me. Like can you maybe put together like a like what? I don't know what you want. Like I genuinely have no idea like what you're pissed about. Like, I'm just like streaming and playing the game the way I want to play it. Like, God forbid I don't do what you want. I'm not the fucking dancing monkey on stream you thought I was. Like, I don't know what you mean. Like what do you mean? Like, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you go turn on your stream and then focus on you, right? Like, why don't you do that then, right? Like, I think that sounds like a reasonable thing to do, right? Coach for the game is dog shit. It's all bitching. Then what are you doing here, you fucking brain dead fucking moron? If my content is shit and you're sitting here talking to me, how goddamn fucking boring and stupid and fucking retarded are you? Shut the fuck up. God damn. You have no coherent thought, you stupid brain dead fuck. Keep crying? You're the one crying about me. Think about it. Think about how fucking brain dead you are. That I'm sitting here just playing the game and you're bitching and moaning about me. At least I have something of substance, you stupid fucking idiot. You fucking mongoloid idiot. Jesus fuck, dude. You fucking losers that have nothing better to do than to go in streams and bitch and moan. Like, yeah, I can talk about the game. I'm just doing my own thing. You suggested that I play with you and got mad that I didn't. You fucking pussy loser. God damn, dude. Like, the fucking entitlement of you fucking idiots that just sit at your goddamn computer. Fuck me, dude. I just don't understand some of you weirdos online, dude. The only difference is that a lot of people don't pop off on you. They just like kind of say like, oh no, I'm good. And then they just kind of move on. I just can't stand stupidity. It drives me insane. Ban you? I'm busy playing the game, brother. You don't control me, right? I'll ban you when I fucking feel like it, or I'll just let your dumbass waste your own time because it's fucking pathetic to watch you. It's so weird, dude. My mental health is unreal. Brother, I drive a brand new 2024 Mustang GT and just took a $16,000 pay increase job. I'm doing just fine. Trust me. I'm doing just fine. Trust me. I'm doing just fucking fine. Just took a massive career jump. I'm about to move in 3 weeks to go start my brand new job. I'm doing just fine. I'm good. Don't worry about me, man. You do you. Like I said, you do you. Why don't you go and turn on your stream and then you play with your viewers? You know? Cool. Jesus, fight. Jesus Christ, dude. The projecting is so real, dude. People want to be so convinced that I have a shitty life because they are bored in their lives. And the only thing that they do is they troll around in stream chats. Dude, I make like an extra $1,500, $1,800 a month doing this for fun. I don't even put that much effort in it. I bitch and moan about Pred for fun on the side and make money off of it, just chilling for fun. Like, I'm just chilling, doing my own thing. I'm not asking for follows. I'm not asking for money. I'm just chilling, doing my own thing. And what do? You're sitting there bitching and moaning about what another human is doing. Go focus up on yourself, dude. Go take a walk, read a book, start your own stream, watch a streamer you actually enjoy, do literally anything else. It's fucking pathetic, dude. It's actually fucking wild. It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, literally, just go do your own thing. I didn't say anything to you. I wasn't pissed off at you. I just declined your request. I just said I didn't want to play with you. That's it. You know? Like, and if you're drunk, then I feel bad for you. Like, because, like, that's probably the extent of your day. Like, you probably went to work, came home, and just fucking cracked one open, right? Like, damn, bro. Like, just, like, let people do what they want to do and, like, just go live your fucking life, dude. The Mustang's not a valid counterpoint. I'm just saying, I have money. I do what I want with it. I bought a cool car. I'm happy with my purchase. Like I'm living my life. I don't... I also don't need your permission to like my car, you know what I mean? Like, I do what I want, dude. It's kind of the sentiment of what I've been saying. Like, I'm just out here living my own life, doing my own thing, you know? Bye. Later, dude. Oh no, please. You know what I mean? Got into Pred on Sunday, been binging hard. It's a very bingeable game early on, I agree. Very fun. Very fun to play. You did not buy that car. You lease it? What? 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 Why would I lease my car? I literally bought my car. What do you mean? I mean, yeah, I'm leasing it in the sense that, like, I have a loan. I have a loan on my car. It's not like I walked into the dealership and paid cash. Oh my god, dude. I don't know, man. You know what? Y'all know how there's like the memeable clip of me by saying I'm burdened by intelligence? I actually think that the longer I've been streaming, the longer and longer I've been streaming, the more and more stupid people come off to me. Because, like, I just run in, like, you run into viewers that are actual idiots. Like, these two people that are in my stream, they're idiots. They're just morons. They're actually stupid. Like, oh shit, I'm getting farmed. No, please leave me alone. No, please. I don't know, dude. Exactly, so chill. You want me to chill for purchasing a car that's within my budget? You said you bought the car? Brother, it's pretty common. Oh my god, it's pretty common vernacular when somebody gets a loan on a car to say that they bought their car. I'm not leasing the car. There's a big difference between leasing and financing. There is a major difference. I went to a financial institution. I got them to give me a loan. I am now paying on the loan, so I purchased my car. You are an actual moron. You are a stupid person. You don't know the difference. You actually don't know the difference. And the reason why is because you probably don't have credit. Because you're a bum. You probably don't know fuck all. You just actually don't know what you're talking about because you're an idiot. Oh, fuck, dude. That's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. But I still owe for the car? Yeah, because I'm financing it, because I'm purchasing it. Oh, God, dude. Leasing a car and fencing a car is the same thing, roughly. Honestly, no difference. No, one is, it's pretty, there's a pretty substantial difference between leasing a car and financing a car. Oh, dude. Come over to the YouTube side. I'm still watching y'all. Trust me. I don't know, dude. At a certain point, you guys are right. I probably should just stop paying attention to the idiots, but it is kind of funny for a good while. I just can't believe some of these people, dude. It's actually so wild. I actually can't, dude. Some of these people are just like the most interesting creatures you'll run into, right? They just really are. They're just creatures, bro. Like when you run into these chatters in chat, it makes the solo queue experience make sense, right? It really does. It makes it all make sense. You mean you don't have 300k cash on hand when you buy a home? Right? Like what are you saying, dude? Oh god. Oh god, dude. What did I just come into? You bumped into the same shit I bumped into, which is some fucking internet goofballs, bro. Dude, listen, the dude literally got mad because he was like, "Hey, bro, you want a duo queue? Like, well, you can network with me." And I said no. I was like, I don't really want to play with you. I'm sorry. Like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I just didn't want to play with that guy. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. That is so unfortunate, dude. That is actually so unfortunate. That is just truly a tragedy. No, come back. Why are you so fast? What do you do for work? I work in the technology of a local school. So I work on computers, hardware, networking, cabling, whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I work in public schools. I never asked to play with you. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the other dude. You were kind of like reinforcing his point about like blowing up the game or something, which I also thought was a bit of a goofy point, but that's besides the point. You were less stupid as him, but I still think you're also stupid. No offense. I mean, it's kind of hard to say that and say no offense to follow it up, but you get the point, right? I think you're kind of a goofball as well. I think you're kind of a goofball as well. But not as much of a goofball, so take those brownie points, you know? Beyonce's high school teacher? Nice. My old roommate in Houston was a high school teacher. Hello. I don't want to die. Yay. Please, I don't want to die. Yeah, suck my dick, pussy. No, you first. You know what's funny about talking shit in a stream chat? I have to get this point off my like out of my head because I think that it's so important. I think that if you're talking shit in a stream chat, you're inherently losing the argument because you are doing a thing that is absolutely guaranteed to be time wasting, whereas the streamer is just responding to you while doing something that they view as productive, right? Like, even if they're doing it for hobby, right? Like, if I'm streaming as a hobby, making no money or anything, I'm doing it as a hobby, right? Whereas if you're going into someone else's stream and you're talking shit, you're doing it as like a literal time waste. Like, there's absolutely no benefit to you. You could say you have fun doing it, but let's be real, that's cope. If you go into a stream and say like, oh, I have fun trolling, that's just giga cope. So it's like, I think that you start from a position of like already being a major loser if you're just going into stream chats to talk shit to people. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you could possibly be viewed as anything other than a loser, because like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Like, I could think of 10 more productive things to do than talk shit in somebody's stream chat, right? Like, I could literally go out and do yard work. I could start a new book. I could start a new TV series. I could get into watching things that would be more productive with helping me get better at making content. I could do literally anything else, dude. Like, so to sit there and just like talk talk shit in a stream chat, it's got to be one of the last things on my fucking list. Absolutely has to be one of the last things on my list. You know? It's gotta be. Gotta be one of the last things on my list. Fuck you talking about yard work? What do you mean? Like, why am I talking about yard work? It's just something for... You know why I'm talking about it? It's because my yard is really overgrown, so that's why. That's why I literally brought it up. My yard, I actually need to go out and mow my yard. It's 12 p.m. You get the point. My point is that, like, there are other things to do. God damn, dude. Stop being so literal. Fuck, dude. I get that you're brain dead and it's a little bit hard for you, but come on, relax. Just try to keep up. Try to keep up. Try to keep up, dude. What the fuck is yard work? It's called owning a house. I mean, I don't own a house. I lease a house right now. Half this community is literally dumb. I think a lot of people come from other communities and not MOBAs. Maybe. I don't know, man. I just think they're dumb because they prove to me that they're dumb. But I don't think that they're like, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know. It is what it is, dude. How big's my yard? Actually, like, oddly enough, my sister... So I'm leasing my sister's house right now because she has a rental property. The yard is fucking insane because I don't have a backyard. I have a side yard. It's really weird. Like the backyard, the back door is a side door, and it's fucking massive. So, oh god, I am silenced for a very long. No, 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 no! You stop being so literal. You first? I don't know. Streamer does have a larger pedestal for arguments. Yeah, usually. Let's say I agree with that. They have a larger pedestal for audience. They have like a higher chance for everyone else to agree with them, even though they could be wrong. You know what I mean? Sis got money. My sister is a medical engineer. Yeah, she's doing very well. You know? Oh no, shouldn't have said Lacey's about to go off. Oh, dude, you're funny, bro. You're actually fucking hilarious. It's actually so funny, dude. House's front yard is 4 times larger than my childhood home's backyard. It's actually insane. Yeah, I don't know why the yard here is so big, but it's very annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, nah. I mean, listen, that was funny, right? Like, that was actually funny. Like, even if you're pissed, like, that was actually funny. She got a boyfriend. She's got a husband, yeah. Yeah, my brother-in-law's the, you know, also owns the property with her. You're the one talking, they're the ones typing. Yeah, it's definitely an uneven dynamic, which is like, y'all remember the day that I duo queued with Krashy and we actually invited the guy on to come like debate with us? That was a lot of fun because I think for one, it takes a lot of balls to do that, to just be like a viewer and come on and debate. But for two, it was actually interesting because the guy had a lot of good points and was like willing to come and have a conversation with us and talk about the game. So that was fun. That was fun. Krashy leases his car in his house. I do not. I'm financing my car. I don't lease my car. I do lease my house. You know. I do lease my house. I am financing my car. I quite literally, you know, I quite literally own the car, unless I don't pay my loan. Right. Dude, no way. Holy shit, triple kill. Love to see it. Come here. No, I was out of mana. Fuck, dude. What else do I lease my PC? Who the fuck leases a car? I mean, usually when people buy really, really expensive cars or like want to have really expensive cars, they tend to lease them. So it's not the craziest thing I've ever heard of, but I'm not currently leasing my car. I'm sure you know about credit. So you owe a $50,000 on a car and make house payments. I pay rent and I owe about 43 left on my car loan. Yeah. Something like that. I'm not sure what your argument against that is. Like, I think it's pretty... I would say it's a pretty standard thing for people to finance a vehicle, though. Like, you're making it seem like I'm some idiot for buying a car, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Is it the most sound financial decision I've ever made? No, it was a little frivolous, but it's not like a stupid decision, per se. I mean, you could say I should have saved and bought a house first. I think that maybe I could concede that, but I wanted the car. So, yeah, there's that. Little frivolous, for sure. No, come back. That is unlucky. Holy fuck, dude. Yo, chill. Yo, chill. Yo, chill, Decker. Yo, Decker, chill. Yo, chill, bro. Fuck. Oh, God. Bro, shut the fuck up. Yes, it is a Mustang. I mean, I love my car. I don't know. Maybe you're unhappy with, you know, the decisions you've made, but I like my car. I'm very happy with it. So, you know, I'm good with it. This build is definitely some technology. Bro, I actually unironically think it's kind of good, but we'll talk about that later. I don't know what to tell you, man. Buying a house right now would be dumb. Have fun with that 7.5%. Yeah, interest rates are decently high, right? I don't know what to tell you, man. I like, listen, Solo, I wish you nothing but the best, brother. Like, I think you've kind of made a fool of yourself along with that other idiot that just naturally kind of phased out from being here. You know, maybe he passed out drunk in his chair, who knows? But listen, I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but the best. I don't really know. Like, for one, I don't even know what you're upset about. I think, like, you're mad because you, like, disagree with my perspective on the game or something, which, like, if you really look at, like, everything you're doing, is it really worth all the effort when at the end of the day, we just disagree about a video game? You know what I mean? Like, I never understood that. Like, as passionate as I get, I don't, like, usually go well out of my way to try to convince other humans what to think. So I never really understood why people did that. But, you know, to each their own, different strokes for different folks, something along those dumbass lines. Of trying to understand human behavior, right? Ouch, 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 ouch. Holy fuck. That guy absolutely farmed me. Holy shit. I got a little bit farmed, dude. What's the stream turned into a debate class? I mean, it's kind of just a me thing, I think, right? I think people just tend to be opposed to my viewpoints because, I don't know, I'm smart and they're stupid. I don't know. I'd rather pay the loan on a house and make car payments. I mean, like who's to say I'm not currently like saving to finance a or to finance a home? Like I don't understand your point, right? Like you don't really know anything about me, right? Like you only have the information that I gave you. And I'm not, right? Like I'll give you the information, but like to like you've gone from, this is the thing I don't understand, right? You've gone from having some kind of an opinion about my opinion, which I'm not even sure what it is. I'm not really sure why you don't like me. That's the confusing part. To then talking about my financial decisions because I talked about owning a Mustang. And I was just doing that as a form of saying like, hey dude, I'm chilling. Like, because I think it was you or the other idiot that said something about his mental health is so bad or some shit like that, some dumbass shit, you know, like some way to kind of like discredit my life or the way that I'm living, right? And so here's the reality. Here's the reality, right? You have nothing to hurt me with. You will try, but you have nothing to hurt me with. You can call me fat, which you probably will. You can call me stupid. You can laugh about me buying a Mustang, which I think is a weird thing to be upset about, or like I don't know how you think that that's going to do any damage. You can do all that you're doing, but the end of the day, listen to me just now. At the end of the day, you will have wasted your time in holistically, in totality. You will have done nothing but waste your time. You sat here and did nothing but sit in a stream and answer questions to me and give responses to me and give attention to me. I don't know what you think you're accomplishing, but I promise you, you're doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I promise you, you're doing absolutely nothing. So, like I said, man, I'm gonna give it to you in a kind of an elitist way. I wish you nothing but the best. God bless you. Like, genuinely, God bless you, dude. Because, like, I think that whatever is the cause of you doing what you're doing, it's fucked up. I don't know what it is. I don't want to generalize. I'm not going to sit here and try to anticipate what it is, but it's pathetic. So I wish you nothing but the best, right? And again, you'll go to the ad hominems and the insults because you don't have anything else. There's nothing else you could possibly do. No, come back. It's not nice. Wait, you're actually closer than I thought. Bro, what the fuck? Yo, come back. Bro, there's no way! Yay! He sniped her. One of the best parts of Predecessor, you see it now. The only thing this game has is gameplay. It quite literally has nothing else other than good gameplay. Dude was dropped on his head as a child more than soft in games. Again, like I said, I don't know, dude. I just think he's pissed, right? Like I think he's probably got a shitty life. It really just is what it is. He probably has a shittier life than he realizes. He's kind of projecting a lot. I'm not here to self-diagnose like the literal specifics, but he's pissed about something. I don't know what it is, right? I don't know what it is. When I say, like, I know it's like a kind of a meme to say, like, I wish you nothing but the best. I genuinely mean it, because that's crazy to do that. I'm a ragey person, right? I'm a ragey person. I talk a lot of shit. You'll never see me go into someone's stream and do that, right? You'll never see me do that. You know why? Because it's fucking pathetic. You'll never see me do that. It's fucking pathetic, dude. I can talk shit about the game. I can talk about how much I dislike it. You'll never see me do that. So, I don't know. I'm good. Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I hope you figure out whatever it is then, right? Maybe you're good. Maybe you made some money today. Whatever it is. I wish you nothing but the best all the same, right? Could be worse, right? You could have financed a Mustang, eh? I think just the sheer existence of you in my stream is enough to know that you're not doing well, though. That's my point. My point is that, like, the sheer fact that you're here is enough of something for us to point at and be like, there's something wrong, right? Like, there's something wrong, right? Like, you wouldn't need to be here doing this if you had, like, a more fulfilling life that had you doing something with more purpose, right? Does that make sense, like, inherently? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm reading into it wrong, but like for me personally, I think that if I had a more purposeful life or a fulfilling life, I wouldn't do this. I would like do something else with my time. I'm laying down. Fuck you talking about? Well, yeah, but my point is that you're laying down talking to me and being ragey at me when you could be like doing something more productive. I think that that's exactly my point, right? That's kind of exactly my point. It's like you could literally be laying down, like, reading a book, or laying down talking to, like, a loved one, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, you could be doing anything else. That's my point, I suppose. Well, I don't know. Is Paige a meta jungler? Who's Paige? Alright, I feel like we have to contest this, but they're also not here. God damn. Fuck, dude. Our carry's so big, but feels like we're struggling. I believe. We tried. Change something about the game, make it blow up. Well, how am I supposed to do that? Like, okay, let's revisit your conversation. Let's revisit that. How do you want me, like, what do you want me to do in a more literal sense to blow up the game, as you say? Because I'm a little confused what you're actually asking me to do, right? Like, because for me personally, I just talk about the game, right? Like that's what I do, right? Like, I talk about the game. I like to give my opinions. I like to make guides, blah 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 blah, right? You know what I mean? So like, what do you want me to do? So I'm confused. How's the AP build on Crunch versus AD? I mean, I'm kind of getting farmed because we don't really have a front line, and that's kind of like a conscious decision because I'm just memeing on the build, but I do think that's actually kind of decent, oddly enough. Oh, this Gideon is farming me, dude. I'm kind of struggling. Hey. Nice. Stop bitching about the game you play. Well, why would I do that, right? Like, okay, again, I'm gonna give you full conversation, like conversational focus here. Why would I do that? Like, what benefit is it to me to stop bitching about the game? Like, why would I do that, right? Oh, Rampage? Yeah, Rampage is a meta jungler. Rampage is very good. Like, I think that you have a vision for what you expect me to do and what I should be doing, and it just contradicts what I believe, right? And so I think that there's a conversation to be had here, absolutely. I just think that I need you to understand where I'm coming from, and I'm going to try to understand where you're coming from, and then we may just have to agree to disagree, but at least we can have the conversation, right? So, like, you want me to stop bitching about the game that I play, and I want to understand why you think that it's my obligation or why I should do that. Because I personally disagree, but we'll get to that, right? So why do you believe that I should stop bitching about the game? Because I think that, like, if I can understand you, then we can have the conversation, right? Because I am a little confused, if I'm honest. Let's look off meta builds in this game. Always worth finding out what's good, fun that people know about. I like playing off meta builds. It's pretty fun. I think that at a certain point, like, you kind of have to, like, recognize or at least be honest about it, right? Like, you can't, like, accidentally delude yourself into thinking that it's like, good, but, because you make nothing for this game. Well, what does that mean? I make nothing. Can you be more specific? Like, when you say I make nothing, do you mean money? Do I mean, like, content? Do you mean, like, I make, like, because I'm not the creator of the game? Like, what do you mean by that? Again, I'm the reason why I'm asking like these kind of consistent like back-to-back questions. I want to make sure I understand you. You contribute to nothing this game. It makes you make no money for this game. You make no money for this game. Well, actually, I'm making about like almost 2,000 a month from this game right now. So I think that's definitely inaccurate. So I definitely do make something from this game. Like I said, I'm getting about 250,000 views a month on top of like whatever subs and stream views and stuff I get. Which is, again, I'm not flexing. I'm just being literal. So I do make about, you know, $1,800, $1,500 a month right now, right? But yet you want like every other streamer. Well, yeah, because it's our focus, right? Like we all are in the same position. I think that I'm not sure I'm understanding your point, right? Like you say I make nothing from the game, but you're wrong. You're saying I'm like other streamers, but I mean obviously we're onto something, or at least we think similarly. So I'm confused what you want, right? Can we get a ramp game? I'd be down to play ramp. Not from the game, for this game, for the people that made it. Okay, so you're saying I don't make money for the people that not from the game, for this game, for the people that made it. So you're saying I don't make money for them? Okay. Yes, that's true. I'm not currently a developer working for the product. I'm not sure I understand what that has to do with me sharing my opinion, though. So, like, okay, so, again, I want to try to make sure I'm keeping up with the conversation. I share my opinion, but you're saying that I should quit bitching. And so then I ask you why, and you say, well, you don't make them any money. Am I caught up? Like what does me like not being a current employee of the studio have to do with me sharing my opinion? Stop crying about the game like every other streamer, where in time does overall hate for the game lead to change, because that will be its downfall of this game. Well, I mean, I think that if there's like a collective community of creators and competitive players that have complaints, that voice those complaints, there's more potential that those complaints will be heard, no? So again, I want to make sure I'm understanding. I just don't understand the point. Like, I'm trying to be a participant of this conversation, but like you're telling me you don't make anything for this game. Like, you don't make them any money, so stop bitching. But it's like, but it's my opinion, right? Like, at minimum, okay, at very minimum, I'm talking dead zero minimum. You have to recognize that I have free will, right? So I have free will. So with that free will, I have the ability to choose what I do and don't want to talk about. So with that free will, I can choose what I do and don't want to talk about, and that leads to knowing that I can talk about the game as much as I want, right? Again, it is that free will, and so, you know, you may not like what I'm saying, but I think that that's irrelevant, because it's my ability to do so. No, I don't make them any money. No, I'm not affiliated with them, but that's kind of part of the purpose. That's kind of part of the territory of making a public product, right? Creating something to the public that is open to scrutiny. So, you know, they've created a product that's public, that anybody can put their hands on, and I'm a consumer that with you know, full freedom and the ability to scrutinize can make opinions on and can criticize. So I think that that's just part of operating in the capitalist market. He's been playing the game for years. He wants more content, right? Always bitching about content. Yes, I agree with that. That is my take, yes. Okay, so now carry on to your second point. I've been playing the game for 16 months, and I complain about the lack of content. Yes, that is true. I'm with you. What's the best way to learn the item builds? Yeah, you just have to put in time. Like, I think the more you play, the more familiar with the items you're going to get, and then the more you'll understand, like, where they're most applicable. Also, we're about to get a big item overhaul, so that kind of definitely is the case for everyone right now, because we're about to get all new items, right? But he doesn't want to change the way people see the game himself. I don't want to change the way people see the game. Well, I'm not here to like manipulate people. I just share my opinion with people on how I view the game. And only has the people behind him. Listen, this is where I think people get confused about content creators, right? I think that people think that we have a responsibility to the games that we play, when in my opinion, I don't have a responsibility to the games that I play. I have a responsibility to my audience. So when my audience comes to me and you know, they're interested in my opinion, I'm going to give them my opinion. I'm not going to lie to them and give them bullshit, right? So, like, for example, like, I could sit here and just say like, oh, the game's good, like, I promise, guys, you should love it. Or I could be honest with you. For me, personally, I choose to be honest, right? So, like, yeah, I could say those things, but I don't think that it's right for me to do that. It's not what I want to do, right? So, I don't know. I'm not really sure, you know? Streamers like him killed it. No streamer has ever killed a game. That's false. And Ninja didn't really blow up Fortnite. I think he was a part of the process of Fortnite blowing up. He was, you know what I mean? Like, no one person makes a game and no one person or one set of streamers kills a game. I think that that's where your logic is flawed, right? Like, because if people had the ability to make the game great, they would have done it already. They just don't, right?
An allied tower is destroyed.
Yeah, what a rough game. Chose to play the game differently and change. So that Ninja, can we ask, so by doing that, Ninja can ask for what he wants? Yeah, I just think you're wrong, right? Like, I think that you have a worldview that's, like, really stupid, right? Like, I really do. I think that you believe that the power is not in the hands of the developers and the free will of the players playing the game and the overall general populace that has the ability to make a decision about a game, and you think that one person can control the history and the future of a game, right? It's just false, right? Like, there has never been a game in history where its communities or its streamers killed the game. The only thing that ever kills the games are publishers and developers. It's just true. Like, I think that you're just wrong. And now, here's the thing. I could go on the hate train and say, you're stupid, that's fucking dumb. I could do that, but I just think you're wrong, right? I think that if it was the responsibility of the content creators in the community to blow up their favorite games, they would do it every time because they're passionate, right? So I think that you just don't understand how it works, right? Ninja was a giant part of what blew up Fortnite. Absolutely. He was an integral part of growing the game and building the game and being there, but there's no way that he was the reason the game was good. The game was good via its developers. You stupid as fuck. Dude, you have to realize that you're the minority here, right, Solo? You have to realize that this is not truth, right? Yo, shut the fuck up. Solo, look, I'm going to say this as respectfully as possible. I think that you owe it to yourself to not interact in a sector of the internet that you don't enjoy. So I'm going to say that I genuinely believe that you should leave, right? Because I could ban you, right? But I think that like you're so diluted and warped in your perspective of how things happen or how things actually worked that you don't really need to be here. Because one, you're never going to go into a stream and change a person's mind. That's not going to happen. And two, I just don't think that you actually have a grasp of what actually happens in game communities and in the competitive, like in the kind of capitalist market of free-to-play games. And for one, at minimum, hey man, Solo, I agree to disagree with you. Can we drop it? Right? You know what I mean? Like, I think that we can if we're civilized people, we could at minimum do that, right? Hey man, agree to disagree. I don't agree with that. Sorry. I'm going to keep doing what I want, right? GG's, I was playing with my wife. She was jungler and Fortune DC. Oh yeah. I don't know. I think he probably just quit after a while. GG's though, Supermans. GG's. No biggie. I've been engaged in a very interesting conversation. I think you're one person with an unpopular take and you can accept that. Why do you keep responding to this drunk retard? I mean, it's kind of interesting. You think I'm one person with an unpopular take? Are you talking about me? Or are you talking about Solo? I think you're talking about Solo. Yeah, Solo, I don't know, man. I think like I said, if I can be as respectful as possible, I think like me and you just agree to disagree, and I think that we should drop it, you know? Does Magic Crunch work well? I think that it's like super squishy, but it surprisingly has like wild damage output with the build that I've been using. I really like it, but he's not the greatest frontliner. But it does feel interesting. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, the reason why I entertained it so much is because it was kind of an interesting topic for me, but I do generally disagree. I think I'm gonna play one more, and then I gotta edit a video and go from there. But Smith the Clown, man, acting tough. Oh, like I said, I don't tend to try to ban people immediately or mute people immediately. It's because like I just like I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of weird in the way that I do things on streams. I just tend to kind of explore the topic. Just agree to disagree without taking pride in your opinion, you know? Yeah, I mean, I think that that's a reasonable thing to do. I think that's a civilized thing to do, right? Like, it's definitely a civilized thing to do. It's just be like, hey man, like we just don't see eye to eye. Like I don't agree with the take that like one streamer or one, you know, community can kill a game or blow it up. I think that it's like, for me personally, my take is that like every game has its developers, and they have like a responsibility to blow up their own game. And at the end of the day, like there is a capitalist market and a giant group of people that will touch your game, and if they choose as a collective in the bigger picture that your game is good, they'll keep playing it. That's just what happens, right? Dude's threatening people. I really think you should ban this guy. I mean, I know he's like internet threatening people though, right? It's like, I don't know. I'm trying to like give a little bit of grace because like, I don't know, like I'm trying to like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I really don't. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Do appreciate that you're not a communist leader in your chat. Well, most of the time I am, to be completely honest. I just like, sometimes I'm in the mood to entertain a conversation. I think I'm going to play Rampage this last game and call it a night, because I do need to cut that video up. To assume your opinion is absolute is delusional, you know what I mean? I mean, I think that for streamers, it's a little easy to do that, especially because of the way the conversation dynamic happens, where like one person's talking in real time, the other person's typing in kind of like slow time. But I try not to do that, even though at the end of the day, like at the end of the day, I kind of always toss out the red card where I'm like, hey, look, it's my stream. Like, you don't like it, get the fuck out of here, right? Because I think that that's very literal. You know what I mean? Like, I think that you have to kind of do that at a certain point where you have to just kind of remind everybody, like, hey, look, I know that you have a take, but this is my space. Like, get out of here, kind of thing. The same way that, like, again, the same way that I would never go somewhere. Like, y'all have seen me in Soul Reaper's chat, right? I go in there, he'll say something, I'll be like, I disagree with that. I'm not gonna then sit there for 20-30 minutes and tell him how wrong he is. We might spackle back and forth a little bit, but then we move on, right? And especially because me and Soul Reaper are friends, but you get the point, right? I'm not gonna sit there and be like, motherfucker, like, let me tell you what, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not gonna do that, because it's an unreasonable thing to do. You know, why do you think she should do his opinion? Why doesn't he just be Ninja and blow the game? Well, that's what I said. I think that there's two things that can happen, right? There's two things. You can either recognize that you're in a space where you're not going to change somebody's opinion and move on, or you can go do the thing that you want the person to do yourself, right? So like people, like, especially like whenever that, like the, what's it called? Like the ad hominem insults of like people disagreeing with you comes out. They're like, oh, you're fat, your content sucks. Well, it's like, well, why don't you go be skinny and make good content? You know what I mean? Like, doesn't that make sense? Like, if you disagree with everything that I am, that I represent, that I say, that I stand for, why don't you just go be the opposite? Go be the yin to my yang, right? Like, go be an incredibly fit European anti-Krashy, right? Like, go share the love and positivity of Pred. Like, you're more than within your right to do that, unless of course you're not European. What part of Texas am I in? I'm in Austin.
The battle begins in 5, 4.
Keep doing you, Krashy. Listen, dude. Listen. My perspective of the internet, or like my little space in the internet, is so simple. It's very, very simple. I turn on the game, I turn on the stream, and I just say whatever's in my mind. I don't have an agenda. I'm not trying to point somewhere. I'm not trying, like, you know what I mean? I don't like, that's it. That's it. Like, I don't like, it's very simple. It's very simple, dude. I don't know. You're borderline Euro, bro. Yo, what the fuck? How do we manage that? How did we manage that, dude? How's it going, Nick? It's going, bro. Today has been an interesting day for sure. It's been an interesting day for sure. It's been an interesting day for sure. But you up here in Austin? What does that mean, up here in Austin? I mean, I'm in the Austin area. I'm about to be moving more into Austin, you know? Now we game. Now we game, dude. This is my last game, too, tonight. This will be my last game tonight. Is there a way to check your MMR on Pred? There's a third-party website called Ometa if you want to go look at your kind of like fake MMR, but there's no official way to like check your MMR since it's just public matchmaking. There's no like official MMR. There's just fake MMR. Bro, man. I got roasted for owning a nice car. Fuck. This shit hurt my ego a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. Now that they're not here, I can talk about it. I'm just kidding. How far am I moving? About an hour and a half. It's a pretty substantial distance. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Waiting for the IRL gun range stream. Dude, I just bought a new gun today too. Oh my god. I bought a new AR today. Oh my god. I bought a new AR. Yeah, there's real MMR. It's just it's not connected to a meta city. They just use their own like formula for calculating MMR. Yo, what's up, Belka? How's it going, buddy? Bro, this is wild. What is happening in this jungle? Yo, I appreciate the leash. I appreciate the leash. Yeah, what the fuck? You're literally just leashing for me. Careful. I assume I lost most of my red jungle, so... Does the ramp always start blue? No, I was counteracting what I thought was going to be a Countess invade. You know? Gotta be fairly close, though. I mean, why would you assume that? I don't think it's close. But they're just completely different systems, right? So I don't think you can assume they're close, since they don't, like... The only thing they have in common is the match data, right? But it doesn't, like... The numbers could be wildly off. There's no real way to know. What a kind of gadget. Dude, yeah, the gadget was nice. I feel bad that I kind of dipped on the Bellica, but like I wasn't really planning on sticking in there and fighting, you know what I mean? I feel kind of bad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to tell you right now, it is what it is. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to. No. That is unfortunate that they have gotten so many kills. Okay. Fuck out of my jungle, pussy. Fuck out of here, pussy. Nope. Oh, my jungle. That's my jungle now. That's my jungle. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Feels impossible to do the Trump impression while pulling a face. Listen, I'm going to tell you something about the Trump impression. Listen, nobody does a Trump impression better than I do. And, you know, quite frankly, if you watch a lot of Shane Gillis, he's an incredibly funny comedian. He is one of the funniest. And if they say anything different, it's going to be completely fake news. Fake news. I wish I just did the voice better, man. How's augmentation work on a ramp? Not super great, but it's mainly just because like you only really want to build like one damage item, and I think Basilisk is better. I mean, it's fine. Like you could go like more Bruiser and go like Basiog. I think that would be okay, but probably not my go-to. Hey, look, I'm sealing your jungle right in front of your face. What you gonna do about it, bruh? Not a goddamn thing. That's what you're gonna do. Not a goddamn thing. Hey, Donald Trump, tell us some more about financing our homes. No, I don't know. I might get yelled at. Hey, how's it going? You're literally just creeping your own health bar. Fuck out of here. How'd that not hit? Criminal. I don't know. I just feel like my Trump voice is like a little washed out. Like, it doesn't really like sound like him. It's like close enough to know what the impression is, but it doesn't like really sound like him, you know? What other John Mayer songs do you know? That's literally the only one. I just sang it because it's like people were talking shit, and I was like, say what you need to say. You know, like, you know, the sentiment of like saying what you need to say. Quite frankly, you know. Every game, the average MMR is always 100 between the two teams. Shit, 100. I'd be lucky if it's fucking 300. Quite frankly. I'm coming, bitch. Nice dodge. I thought he would step back inward, if I'm being honest. You have a flash? Nice. Got the flash. 11-17. 11-17. I don't need to say anything. Fuck you. Say it! Say what you need to say. So many great other ones. Dude, listen. Unless he sings post-hardcore or, like, metalcore, I don't give a fuck. You understand me? Or K-pop. You know? Button is flash. On PC, it's 4. Oh, we're kind of feeding, bro. We're kind of feeding. At least it's not like it's not bad yet, but it's not going super hot. I should probably gank a little bit more. No, dude. Wait a minute. Their jungler just died to a camp. Hey, it was this camp. Hey, would you look at that? Nuts, dude. Yo, not cool. Not cool at all. I need you to say what you need to say. I need you to say what you need to say. That is what throws it off, especially the matches that seem to be boosting with low Smurfs. I mean, yeah, that's not helpful, but also I think the matchmaking in this game in general is just like hot dog shit. So it's like, yeah, stacking doesn't help it, but it's also not like the only issue. I think the matchmaking in this game just in general is actual fucking buns. You fuck with Lamb of God? Of course I do. I don't listen to much of their newer stuff, but yeah, stacking is definitely, that's why, like, stacking is one of the major reasons why you can't look at Omega City MMR, because, like, it's not a controlled variable, right? Like, Omega City doesn't change how much MMR you gain or lose just because of your stack size. It does nothing, right? It only takes the win-loss data. Fuck, dude. Rough. Guess I should have looked at the lane more. For sure, MMI doesn't fall off either. I didn't play for a year. It was still your elo playing games. Yeah, it's because the game doesn't have decay, because it's public matchmaking, right? Like, ranked modes have rank decay, but, like, normal matchmaking doesn't have rank decay because there's no ranked, right? So, again, it's like Omega City is putting a rank system on top of a non-ranked mode, right? So it like, inherently is a nonsensical thing to do, because you're, like, if the game itself doesn't have decay, then that means that someone will climb to a high rank, but they'll never actually, you know what I mean, be able to fall. So it's like Omega City, it's so far from being a literal thing. It quite literally is just like the only thing that you could possibly look at, but it's not real. You know what I mean? Like, it means nothing. Kind of this bozo shit. Wait, are you running from the dude that's one hit? That makes me disappointed. Damn, that's their entire team. I mean, this is a stack as well, unfortunately, so there's much more coordinated. Sounds like Pokemon Unite. I mean, nah. Pokemon Unite has its own issues. It's not really the same. I think that Krashy usually tends to like trio stacks. That's making it a little bit more complicated to do anything in this game. That said, he is building Orb, which is like a terribly slow item, but he's gonna come online super fucking hard later, so. Yeah, this is unlucky, dude. We're just dying all around the map. We're just dying all around the map. Yo, what? Yo, why didn't you stay on him? Fuck. That's so annoying. Meta jugglers. Meta jugulars only. Only people that have a large jugular. Wait, he's 2 levels higher than me? Wait, that's fucked. Actually, wait, I think this is a surrenderable game now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, shit. Oh, that's not the direction I was hoping for. Please leave me alone. Wait, how is he 2 levels higher than me? Oh my god, he has so much farm. What the fuck happened? Yeah, this is a game. This game is over. Unlucky. Dude, playing against stacks is so boring. It's so unfair. Like, they're just, like, so coordinated, and there's nothing you could do. That's my last game for tonight. It ain't looking too good. I mean, they're like a 4 or a 5 stack. I don't know how many people they play with, but it is a stack. It's just nothing I can do. Like, he's just invading me. They sent the Greystone over on a rotate. Like, they're farming the lanes. Like, the game's just over, unfortunately. Actually, I'm going to be honest. If they don't surrender this, I'm probably just going to turn off stream and AFK the game. I'm not going to play this one out. I need to go to bed, and I need to edit out my last video for the day, so I probably won't actually play this one out, because it's kind of a waste of time if you actually look at it. It's 09, and I'm down 2 levels in 30, and 20 farm. Need to return to Pokemon Unite with Kips and all the Australian people? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, bro. That game has absolutely nothing to offer me. What tier would you rank Seraph jungle? I think she is probably the worst jungler in the game right now. Like, her and Grux are, like, not actually good junglers. I think she's probably, like, a tiny bit... I don't know. I think Grux is actually probably still better than her. Oh, fuck, dude. It's such just like a long, boring... Like, we're just gonna lose this game so slowly, because I can't really do anything, and I'm just gonna get, like, invaded, probably, on cooldown. Yeah. I don't know. Fang's worse? No, you're fucking high if you think Fang is worse than Seraph. That's insanity. Absolutely fucking not. Seraph is, like, near useless. Fang is, like, insanely good at a certain point. Have you tried to not get invaded? Yeah, let me just queue up my version of the game that has better matchmaking. My bad. I forgot. I don't know. Give for solo queue only button, because I hate trying to play with these boosted sacks. I don't even, like, I just want ranked at this point. Like, ranked is the literal solution for most of my issues with this game. It's not even a solution for all of my issues. It's just the only thing that we could possibly get that would make me interested in playing this game. Otherwise, I just play it for the fun, little content, right? Can you give us the build for ramp? Well, I mean, the build for ramp is just build Basilisk into whatever armor items you need. There's not really, like, a set build. Like, this game, I'd probably go double Tainted because they have Countess and Gadget, so I'd probably go, like, Tainted Bastion into Tainted Guard. That's annoying. I'm just fucking dead, dude. Yeah. So boring, dude. They're so coordinated. They're so coordinated. Please, we're 0-13. Please just let me go. I don't want to play this anymore, bro. It's no fun. I'm just taking a break for the game. I mean, this game's ass, right? Like, it is what it is. We're just all hanging in there till ranked comes out. We're all just hanging in there until ranked comes out. Not much we can do.
An allied tower is destroyed.
Where a 3-stack proceeds to go 3, 7, 2, 6, 4, 9, while me and the other solo queue person both went 7, 2. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. Yeah, I just wish we could vote this game. It's kind of a pointless game to play. We're literally 1 kill 14 deaths. Like, it's unwinnable at this point. Like, I'd rather just go to bed. I don't want to AFK the game, but like, if this goes on for probably like 5-6 more minutes, I'm probably just gonna close my client. I don't really give a fuck. They don't punish AFKs, so that's kind of their problem, not me, right? Like, the enemy team's not even going for Fangtooths, you know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be a slow-ass fucking win. Game's dope, just that people get paired with in stacks. I mean, so here's the thing. The gameplay is dope, but the game itself is actually pretty shit. Like, it doesn't really offer anything. Which, again, I'm not trying to push people away from the game. I'm just being honest. I think the game is actually a pretty shit game. Like, the devs are really slow. They don't really ever produce anything. Their output in terms of content and new systems and changes is very slow. There's nothing to grind for. There's nothing to unlock. I have 80,000 amber with nothing to spend it on. There's no rank system, no climb, no prestige. There's no rewards. You know, the profile page doesn't have any substance to it. The profile banners, sprays, emotes, it's all very minimalistic. It's like, the game is just like, it quite literally is like a shell of a game, right? It's just like a, it's just quite literally like, it's got good gameplay, but other than that, it's kind of nothing. I wish you would play Unite. You're the only reason why I started playing the game. I loved your content and how your team and coordination to a certain extent. Yeah, again, the problem with Unite is it's the same thing. Like, the game has no grind, so there's no reason for me to play it. I will play games that have good gameplay to a point, and then I just quit because there's no reason to play them anymore. Unite's a perfect example of that. Be careful, you might summon him again. Oh, dude. What other games do I play? It's so far right now the only games I'm playing are this and Pokemon TCG. This and TCG are the only games that I play right now. The only games that I play right now. Except for if it had just launched, they announced the rest. Yeah, I think like again, I think that if the game had only been playable in this state for like the last like month or two, I think it wouldn't be that bad. But it's the fact that I've been playing it like this for 16 months that makes it a pretty grueling process, right? It's pretty grueling to realize I've been playing like this version of the game for 16 months, you know? It's pretty rough. Pretty rough, pretty rough. Shit talking the game. I mean, I always shit talk the game. It's kind of my main speed. I don't know why you're fighting him. He's very fed. Can you run away from him? I would highly suggest running away from him. Or just standing there and dying. I guess that works too. I guess that works too. Oh, what's 05, right? Unfortunate. Over the year with multiple overhauls and still have another overhaul coming. Just broadcast. We don't know what we're doing with development. I mean, I think that like obviously like they do get a bit of a pass for being new. The problem is that pass has already been well cashed in, right? So like the pass that I would give them for being like a newer studio is like, hey, you get the luxury of understanding that like yes, y'all do have to make mistakes. I think, but after a while that like I said that just gets kind of used up. So like for me personally, like I've given them a lot of patience and a lot of like courtesy, right? But it is what it is. Crunch stream sniping you. You mean Crutch? I mean, I don't think he's stream sniping me. I think he's probably streaming himself. I just know he usually plays at a stack, so I just assume that they're playing stacked. It's going to be really hard to beat them, right? You know? It's going to be really hard to beat them. So I'm just farming up, trying to survive this game. It's a very slow one. It's going to be a slow one. And I do have my Bastion online, so that's going to help a little bit. Last time you played Gray, I saw you max Q, E, RMB. Just curious as to why you don't max RMB second. I don't find that E does as much with level compared to shorter CD on leap. You might be right. Might be one of those things where I've just never really looked at the second max. I tend to do that. It's actually a really fucking bad habit. I figure out what I want to max, and then I don't really ever consider what I should max second. You know? Straight sniping you on his stream? Wait, what? That's a little disheartening. I'd have to see it myself to feel like that's true. I don't know. Dude, the body blocking is elite. Oh, I got outvoted. He pulled it up, bro, I swear. Huh, maybe. I don't know. This is what it is. Is what it is. Like I said, grab a clip for me if you want, but otherwise, it's all good. It's all good. Just not much you can do that. Not much you can do in that one, unfortunately. It is the Pred experience, unfortunately. I did. Unfort. No, it's all good. I'm not really worried about it. Holy fuck, my last game I lost 14.5 MMR? What was going on in that game? What the fuck? Holy shit, this game's matchmaking is so bad. That's actually insane. Dude, you know what's crazy? My MMR has actually just been plummeting lately. Like, the matchmaking is so weird. Like, I get put in a game where we're vastly supposed to win, and my teammates still do poorly, and then we lose. And then I get put in games where I'm supposed to lose, and my teammates do poorly, and we lose. And so it's really bizarre, man. This game matchmaking is all over the place lately. Who lost you the game this time? I mean, I'm just like we were just in a really low MMR game, so there's not really a whole lot you can do. Like, if you look at this one, it's like, like 1300s and 1400s on my team. Like, they're just, in general, they're just like very low players. Like, I'm not even going to blame anybody on that one. We just lost, right? But I don't really care because, like I said, if you care about the MMR in this game, you're probably a bozo because it's not real. Like it doesn't. Like I made top 8 in a like the biggest competitive tournament that's comes around every so often. It doesn't really matter. I just be playing the game, and I solo queue like exclusively. I have like a I'm kind of holding a 60+% win rate solo queue. It's been pretty fucking tough because if you actually like look at my dude, look at my look at my MMR, dude. I've literally just been plummeting for like 2 weeks, but it is what it is, dude. I don't really give a shit. You can see I've been losing a lot, dude. I've been losing a lot lately. Just I don't know, dude. It feels like ever since the game went free to play, the matchmaking got a little bit worse. I don't really know how to put my finger on it though. Like it definitely feels like they did something and it opened it up a little bit more for some reason. Either that or since I've been losing a lot, it feels like I've been kind of it feels like I've been like just like losing more, and like since I'm on like a downward spiral, my matches are getting worse, and then I'm losing more because I'm on a downward spiral. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. It's whatever. Y'all already know my opinion. I don't think this game has like any reason to be played until ranked comes out, but I play it for the content, right? I think I played 5 games tonight and got a couple wins, it's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. So anyways, friends, I'm gonna call it a night. I need to get that video edited, so I will probably catch you later. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great night. I will talk to y'all soon. I'm gonna post that first crunch video because I think that this build could be something interesting. I'll probably fuck around with it in the future. I might have to make a slightly tankier version of it though, which means less CDR, but I'll actually be able to stay alive, so that could be fun. But yeah. Anyways, friends, take it easy. I hope y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all later. Peace out. Bye. Bye.